Do you think MSM will change their views on you after this? I feel like you were doing good making waves in MSM lately. No. If you noticed, a lot of the outlets that have like covered this or attempted to cover this without any sort of consideration for like defamation or whatsoever, it's been like Fox News, New York Post. And it's really funny because like they went to PETA. PETA is one of the most militant animal rights organizations. Hollywood Reporter didn't even ask me for it, for you know, my take on it or anything like that, which you're supposed to do. This like what journalism is supposed to do.
All jokes are in. Everybody is just mauling Hasan Piker the way that Deji's dog mauled an elderly woman. Please, father, I need to get up and walk out of frame. It has been 6 hours of you streaming next to me and it's stressing me out. Click, 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 click. I have seen so many jokes in the last fucking 24 hours at the expense of Hasan Piker. I actually, we're doing an A/B testing thing on the channel. I don't know if you guys know that YouTube's been rolling out tons of new features in the last like week or two. So I didn't know what like, so I was in the middle of this. Did Hasan Piker shock his dog Kaya? The dog shock collar controversy. Did Hasan Piker vaporize his dog?
What about
Fast
YMF?
facts will actually appear on the video now. From the hydrant to the tree, Kaya will be free. Kick was taking some shots here. All right, we got the fucking electro thing here. Oh, dude, I can't. It's actually, we're gonna go over the actual details. It's not just making fun of it. Obviously, Hasan has now responded since I did my last segment, and I need to clarify some stuff and also poke some holes. A lot of weird shit going on. But this story got big. Really big. Like biggest post on LSF history big, or at least top 3. And Forbes picked up on it. Hasan Piker's dog shock collar controversy explained. Twitch streamer Hasan Piker, Hasan Abi, has denied accusations of using a shock collar on his dog. Amazing. Amazing. After she yelped during a live stream. Fellow streamer XQC, fellow streamer Felix XQC Full Docs reckoned that Piker was gaslighting his audience, stating to have something in the middle of the camera happen and then try to gaslight everybody and say that it's wrong when it's provable in live motion. It's just dumb. I don't get it. I actually really appreciate Forbes hiring somebody to translate whatever dribble XQC tried to say, because ultimately, if you played the clip in front of me, I wouldn't even have realized what he was actually saying. But whatever. The AI post. Is it AI? Well, maybe that's what they needed. They needed the AI to decrypt whatever fucking XQC tried to. Oh my god, why is this right after that? All right, I clearly was like smoking crack when I was making this segment. From the fence to the tree, let Hasan's dog be free. I mean, this one had to be in here, dude. It's Kaya novella, dude. Wait, does anyone have the Item Bounce song? Alexa, play Item Bounce song by Kirby.
I can't find the song Item Math by Kirby.
There we go!
Nick just started insulting me viciously on
I declare it! From the fence to the tree! Let Kaya be free! Dude, my Alexa's like, Nick, optics. Stop doing that. Do not do that. That's bad optics, okay? For the goal. Yo! Thank you for hitting the goal at a very opportune time. We're gonna just move past that. We're not even gonna say it. We're just gonna move past that. Thank you. Dog Timber 7th. This is actually, dude, I literally caked this between memes. That's insane. Video has resurfaced of Hasan training his previous dog, Fish. Again, I think people who name their dogs after, like, other animal titles or whatever, like animal fucking names, are stupid, and I hate them.
Nick just started insulting me.
If you run right now, I'll
Twitter.
fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Motherfucker, come here.
Who the fuck would Dude, this guy filmed himself pulling his dog by the tail, dude.
Stay. If you run right now,
The only person I know dumb enough to pull a dog by the tail was literally fucking 4-year-old me.
fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Motherfucker, come here.
From the bed to the TV. Oh, God. Thank you, fake name!
From the bed to the TV, Hasan won't be free.
Dude, Hasan. Fuck Hasan, bro.
Motherfucker, come here.
Also, he turns into, like, fucking Darth Vader. Wow, that's a horrible fuck up on my part.
Motherfucker, come here.
All right, again, we're really getting tonal whiplash. In a shocking update, Hasan's dog has finally spoken out on the situation. I finally found a female content creator that is less redeeming than Denims. I legitimately, I think I would take Frogan, Denims, Casey Tron, any of them over fucking Erudite. Holy fuck, dude. You already went for a walk today. Oh god, dude, I can't. Oh fuck, bro. Holy shit, dude. That's amazing. Jesus Christ. Oh, I posted this one. I was getting frustrated. I think the Hasan subreddit was the one that really fucking triggered me on this, because we were looking at it and they posted this thing. I remember I said it is in today's video. I was like, I don't even know what's in this picture. It looks like a squirrel jumping it downward off of a tree. It was so fucking zoomed in. It was so blurry. This is literally all I could think about until I made the meme. This was everybody on Twitter for like 48 hours! It's so fucking annoying. That was XQC. I think I did it too, to be honest. I don't even know. We got Elon Musk reacting to Collargate. Bro, all of the memes. Tom showed me like 50 of these fucking jokes, and it was just all Palpatine things of the dog getting
has the opportunity to do the funniest thing.
I can't pull this up. Somebody posted on the Clip Live subreddit. If you're on the subreddit, there's one of like the dog biting Hasan's head off or something.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Like, it just bites him and it rips him out of the room, but it's too bloody for me to show. That actually might have been made by Jay Longbone, because I think she said something like, oh, they keep taking this. I didn't even know if that was from her. Also, I finally got an opportunity to really use the meme. When Hasan's dog took one step off the bed after sitting still as a stream ornament for 5+ hours.
What did you do?
The infant did not survive.
That's literally the audience. That's the entire internet when they found out. I can't, bro. I can't. The fucking real tragedy here is the Flash movie was so terrible. I legitimately liked her portrayal of Supergirl. It pisses me off. She's never coming back. Jesus Christ. LSF post. This is okay. This is a full like stream update super compilation of how long this dog sits on that tiny ass bed.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the Hasan broadcast.
Dude, I don't know any puppy that just sits still on a fucking bed for this long. Does this thing ever get the zoomies? Like, what the hell happens? Thank God they're not... does it have water over there? I assume it has water. But, like, if it has water, when does it pee? She has 0 water? Okay, well, that explains why she doesn't have to pee.
It is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same
good girl
reason
walking.
as to why America... Kaya, please just fucking go.
Dude, the reaction is so crazy because the dog just sat there for 2 consecutive hours. He's like, oh, God, Kaya, please. Abracadabra.
Stop.
Dude, fucking you. Guys, he didn't shock the dog. He actually used the Cruciatus curse. That's why it convulsed like that. It's insane. Actually insane. Sits there for another fucking hour, moving on to 2. Holy shit, dude. I can't. Yeah, you know what happened to the dog right there? It's actually the same thing that got Neville Longbottom's parents. That's why she was crying? Yeah. 4 hours and 21 minutes. And this is actually super fucked up because this is when Hasan was getting hate. And then he like started playing nice with his dog on camera too. So I don't know if that even had anything to do with it. Like, do you even know if this happened? Abracadabra, dude. Have you even considered the dog is spoiled? Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, I guess, dude. Yes, very spoiled pupper. Now, this is actually an interesting point from Asmongold here. I mentioned it briefly, but what the fuck?
Let's look at the high score. This
I think, hasn't this been deleted now?
I recommend actually
Nicholas
be
DeOrio's
the high
latest
score
video.
thread of all time for LSF. So we're going to look at the top.
Dude, if Hasan's stupid mom didn't let the puppy wander the house, okay, they wouldn't have had to use the fucking death beam on it, okay? Frieza wouldn't have to use the death beam on the dog if the mother didn't spoil rotten that puppy.
This is the top ones right here. And this is of all time.
That's crazy. I think it's past Destiny's ban. Somebody said now it's past Rekful's death in terms of upvotes.
It does have the most comments. It does. This already has 10,000 comments. And if you look at all these other ones here, 1.7, 5.
Yeah, it's, dude.
3,
wait, is that
1,000 comments. And
it literally has more than That's insane. That's insane.
If you look at all these other ones here, 1.7, 5.3, 2.
Also, that's also insane that it was reported on by Andy Milanakis. This is totally random, and it's probably insensitive to do the context. But do you remember when Andy Milanakis became a fucking lol cow? Like, he just started freaking out, and he said that he invented memes. And then he, like, freaked out at, like, Justin Wang. Holy fuck, that was crazy.
1.7, 5.3, 2.3, 600, 2.6, 3.4, 2.2, 1.4, 2.6, Dr. Disrespect, 1.6.
Are you not Andy Milanakis? All right, I'm at least like 3 inches taller than Andy Milanakis.
700, 1,000, 5.5.
Dude, Twitch removing the PogChamp emote. Yeah, literally. Phil DeFranco reached out to Hasan Piker, and he got filled in.
Hasan's response here.
I can never get over the fact, like, Phil legitimately hates Ethan Klein. I think that's, like, proven, right? Is there any disagreement there?
I actually reached out for a comment and reaction. Right, and so with that, he called this one of the most insane brigades he's ever seen. Then adding, I rewatched the video and I totally get why people are angry. I should have instantly gone over to check on her. I was in full panic mode over the internet going out and the stream crashing and
What? Dude, this is insane. That is such a crazy... Dude, I should have checked on my weeping fucking dog. But I was too worried about the fucking implications of what chat would think about it. Bro, this guy sucks so much, dude. This guy sucks so fucking much.
Then adding, I rewatched the video and I totally get why people are angry. I should have
Dude, that's it. That's the whole comment. Stop talking.
Instantly gone over to check on her. I was in full panic mode over the internet going out and the stream crashing, and I take total accountability for that. Hasan then also talking about the allegations around the collar, as well as the allegations that
Wow, yeah, dude, I totally get why people were thinking that, but I didn't really... At the time, my dog was crying, and I called it like a little bitch or something, and... Yeah, I was worried that my fucking chat was going to look at that poorly.
He shocked the dog regarding the collar.
Damn it.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude
Thank you.
who has a segment on a show called
Ultimate Rape Review.
He said I have a bunch of different collars.
When are you going to revisit your professor?
What do you mean? Professor who?
For her, including a vibrating collar for communicating with her over a long distance when she's at the park, etc. Saying she was professionally trained to be off leash.
You mean JF?
That collar can't actually shock her. Adding, I didn't press anything, I didn't have any remote or anything with me. And then regarding his dog yelping, he said, I don't know what happened, but I assume it was her clipping her dew nail on.
By the way, I love how the dew nail thing like literally popped up on Hasan Piker's subreddit, and he has just adopted that. Like, he hasn't even seen it. He was saying it was the dew claw before he'd even actually looked at any evidence, because that was what his audience had determined.
Corner while following the place.
It's a convenient excuse. Yeah, it's literally ghostwritten by his fans.
Command, but I get why it looks horrible to a person who's seeing this interaction for the first time. And then regarding people saying, you know, the dog's just there in the background, or maybe even the dog is forced to be there. He said Kaya is an incredibly well-trained dog and super well taken care of. She gets 2 hours of activity in the morning at the park and then another hour-long walk in the afternoon with my mom. With Hasan then adding, her place command is there so she doesn't lay on the hard ground and hurt her joints as a big dog, but she is free to do whatever. And saying people have been...
She's free to do whatever, but she has like, what, 3 hours of movement?
Sequencing minor infractions to make up their own insane...
If she's free, then why are there like multiple clips of you turning and like staring the dog down when it steps off the bed?
Narratives about this. And adding, anyone that knows me or has been around me can vouch for how I spend every waking moment with my dog and how much I love her and take care of her. But ultimately, that's where we are.
That's not where I am. Actually, ultimately, I've got quite a bit more to show Mr. DeFranco. So this is kind of where it moves a little bit. I think, yeah, let's take a look at this. Hasan Piker then, following the next stream, decided to show the collar. I want to point out right now that Hasan was like reacting to, like, angrily all of the hate on that stream, right? Like, he could have did something there and then. He could have took the collar off the dog while it was sitting behind him, so there's no, like, sleight of hand. It doesn't go off screen. But funny enough, the next day rolls around, and then he decides, oh, okay, I've got to clear this up. Let me show you the collar. And even that doesn't really seem to be bulletproof.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and
that's a weird way to say that. It has the capacity to vibrate.
Capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
And that's it. No more.
Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost.
Why would they need to track the dog if it just sits behind him all day?
Were to actually get fucking lost.
Dude, it got lost from here to the bathroom. It got lost in your $1 million house on floor 16 with the elevator.
You are able to, it emits a sound. Okay?
Dude, it's got a fucking AirTag. The AirTag is the tracker, no? Or is that like a double line of precaution? Oh, there he goes. The iconic Hasan Piker live stream. Dude, at least there's not a JXE video playing this time. Well, we have time to get a donation. Thank you for hitting the goal.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Who the fuck? Why would you clip it like this?
From the door to the street, Kaya will be free.
This is insane. You guys are giving me time to get donations in between the clip. Why didn't he show the functions? Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back, guys. Calm down. Calm down. He's back. He's back. He's back. It's like
there are days where Kaya doesn't wear a collar. There are days where she wears a different collar. Okay? This...
Dude, the other collar is the one that literally would send her to the Shadow Realm.
In and of itself...
If you activate the button on the other collar, the entire room is engulfed in fucking fog, and then whoever loses the game is banished.
Doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. Okay? Here. This is the flashlight. Okay? And this is when it vibrates.
Dude, it's like the fucking MCU. It's like he clicks the button for the flashlight and it goes, activating instant kill. No, Karen. Someone needs to make that edit. Holy fuck.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Oh, God. He is just so dead air, bro. He is so fucking dead air. She's indoors. Bro, you don't understand. He's in $1 million fucking LA mansion, bro. Of course. Dude, you get lost in there.
All right, come here.
Look how organically he's petting it. Okay. Hasan says the collar is a vibration collar. I have multiple collars. One of the collars people are pointing to is from months ago. It is a vibration collar used specifically to communicate with Kaya when she is free roaming at the park. Again, they have a picture of her wearing that collar in the bed. No, there's no bark collars that vibrate. They all look very similar.
I have multiple collars. I'm going to address the collar thing in a second as well. But I have multiple collars for Kaya, and I put
I got collars on top of more collars on top of my shit.
Tag on them. I put an AirTag on all of her collars to make sure that, you know, I know where she's at.
Maybe you should take some collars.
And one of the
a lot of people would probably love to talk to you about this.
Collars that people are pointing to in the from previous days or from like months ago is
dude, he's actually the king of the cage.
The collar that is a vibration collar. A collar that I use specifically to communicate with Kaya when she's free roaming at the park or when
dude, my brain is so fucking raped by video games. I thought free roaming was like, oh dude, she's playing GTA.
And she is, you know, off leash running around. Okay? Because when you leave your dog to free roam, to go out on the trail or whatever.
Dude, I hate when I leave my dog to go free roam and I find out that she's playing as like fucking Trevor and I'm looking around Los Santos.
There are going to be instances where you can yell for her to come back to do recall, but because she's so far away that she can't hear you. Okay? That's where the vibration collar comes in. It vibrates. It doesn't actually have any sort of like shocking component. Okay.
Wow, that's shocking. I wasn't expecting that.
Nick just started
And
insulting
there
me
are
viciously on
multiple
Twitter.
different versions of this. There are the
Let him talk. We'll give additional context in a little while. We're going in chronological order.
low bar collars that I believe both vibrate and also emit like a large sound, like a loud sound. There are shock collars as well. They all look very similar to one another. Okay?
Okay.
But the vibration collar is what they were pointing to. Okay? To be like, oh my God, he has a collar that he's using to abuse her and shocking her. There are a lot of
The reason why he can't show you the shock collar is because when Anissa came over with iDubbbz to film the content cop, she borrowed a couple of the vibration collars and specifically the shock collar.
dogs who use this. Okay? There are
I
also a lot of
recommend
dogs,
watching
working
Nicholas
dogs,
DeOrio's
that
latest
Thank you.
video.
use a shock collar as well.
So that was what Hasan said. That's his testimony. He has shown it. That's it. Case closed. It's a vibration collar. There is nothing else worth investigating here. And also, actually, you're racist. Yeah. Oh, you like animals? Yeah. Fuck you, Nazi. You know who else loved animals? Adolf Hitler. Okay, and he shot himself in the head. So I'm just putting that into the ether because a coordinated far-right pro-Israel slander campaign. That's right. Hitler and Netanyahu joined forces, okay, to insult this guy's dog. This New Jersey Turk's dog. Guys, there's been a coordinated effort by the MAGA alt-right. They're going after this allegedly autistic guy whose hand is hurting him. Yeah, it's insane, dude. I can't. This is insane. Jews hate Jews hate this one dog. Oh my God, dude. My dog pissed off Netanyahu with this one simple trick, and basically, you're fucking retarded. So that's obviously started, it's definitive. Nobody else is gonna poke any holes in this story at all.
You can see the round bump under the tape. Yeah.
What's going on here? The tape? Why would there be... Is that like grip tape so it grips the skin better? Why would there be tape on this? Now that I think about it, Hasan had interesting hand placement when he was going over it. That's kind of that's bizarre.
Guys.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Listen,
I really like you.
Look, I'm a hockey player at heart, okay? I played some hockey, all right? If I would put some tape on my hockey stick all the time, all right? Now, my dog, it's not wearing a collar. I've never considered
I recommend
that.
watching Nicholas DeOrio's
This looks like a
video.
watch band. Maybe that's if the collar doesn't fit, you must acquit. Yeah, I don't know. You know, you get some of that grippy tape on there. I don't know why could there be a
You can see the round bump under the tape. Yeah.
'Tis interesting. Now, there was one critic who'd been constantly talking about how they thought that everyone was wildly overextending. And that's Nick Andros. Nick Andros is the guy who made the Mudahar video. He also made a really good video on, what's it called? On, fucking YMS, the iconic other dog drama from this week. So then he wrote, what a gay way to handle this. Him having an e-collar on the dog was never the evidence that, proved he brutally and painfully shocked his dog, as it has been depicted in multiple memes and comics. It not being an e-collar could have easily disproven that entire narrative, and when people were speculating on the model based on blurry images of green LEDs blinking, I abstained from concluding that it was a shock collar, because there was no clear picture of the device, and the specific model was unknown. There are multiple clips from the past where Hasan takes issue with using shock collars or bark collars that use shocks. That is true. He has said that he doesn't want to use shock collars ever. And if you look at his past VODs, the dog is napping in the bed and absent for hours. So overall, the detractor narrative either had no conclusive evidence for it or it was just obviously wrong. The dog has been on the show for years. Why was this the moment that people cared about it? So that was Nick Andros' position. I've been seeing him make jokes about it all day. And then we found out that we kind of There are two versions of this collar. There's the shock variant, and there's like the regular one. And you want to know which one it looks like Hasan Piker has? Uh-oh. I wonder why that's it. That's now the tape placement seems like a little convenient. It could be the vibration one, but know that the rubber grommet for the charging port is actually on the end, so it would be right here. Whereas in the shock variant of the collar, it's towards the middle, which is where it appears to be here. That could be a problem. And as you can see, this is upside down, right? So it would be actually, the placement kind of lines up. But you see this variant has the screen thing here. Where's the light? Is it the light? Yeah, it's the light. And the red button. The red button's there. He hasn't custom modified, don't worry. Yeah, they made him a special 1 of 1, probably. That's what it is. Also, taking a look, it seems like, forgive me if I'm wrong here, it kind of looks like the ledge, like the little ledge here. Does anybody see this? Is this just my eyes? It looks like the ledge here is different than it is on the Vibro one. The Vibro one's, it looks like it has a bit of a different incline. Right? Like this one seems more gradual and tapered off, whereas this one seems a bit sharper with like an indentation. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, that looks like the indentation one. So I don't know what to make of this. I'm not saying this is definitively the shock collar, but now seeing this and noticing that there's tape on here, and you could even see this a little bit better. Look at this. Look at this, chat.
Are you happy?
Notice the way that he's holding this. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. Air gap where the tape passes over on the device, tape line. I don't know.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
He's
Simply
waving
using
it.
the blurry footage of the collar on Kaya's neck was never enough. I instead looked to Hasan's reaction around the incident. He acted so nonchalant about Kaya's yelp, he didn't even get up to check on her.
So there are a lot of different things that could be happening here, and I want to share a couple of hypotheticals. One, it's a shock collar. The reason why he didn't show the collar on the day that he was nervous and mentioned that it would be a clip is because he needed to figure out something in the next 24 hours so he could try to explain it the following day, and if he did it right there and then, he would have got caught. That's scenario one. Scenario one is conveniently he waited a day later, he shaved down those fucking metal pieces, taped over it so you couldn't see the model number, he was notified that there was a vibration-only model, and he tried to make it look like that. And he assumed that people wouldn't be able to tell the difference. That's scenario one. Scenario two is similar, but he never actually used the shock collar feature, and it was, and he knew people wouldn't believe him if they found out that it had shocking capabilities. That's scenario two.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5.
In which case, I would
man.
feel bad for him, but there's absolutely no way I'd believe him. Right? Scenario two is I didn't shock the dog, but the collar can shock the dog. Or scenario three is that's a vibration collar, despite everything we've seen. And even though, you gotta remember, even though everything looks fucking locked tight, ironed out, like that looks like a fucking shock collar to me, all right?
Nicholas DeOrio
I have no fucking idea. I'm not the shock collar expert. So it could just be a vibration collar.
How much do you love animals? Son of a bitch, my house closing got delayed until the 15th. Still got a 5-day weekend, so oh well.
Still congratulations, though, for locking it down. Again, though.
What's the name of the guy?
I'm thinking it might be scenario one.
Mr.
I still think despite Phil DeFranco's unbiased news coverage, I'm not convinced this is a vibro collar. I'm not. So then Nick Andros continues. Hasan went with the plan of showing the collar and seemingly lying that it only has a vibration function, which I would agree with. He either had some bizarro model that has the housing of the shocking version while being vibration only, or he covered the back of it with tape. You could see the remote in his hand and the red stimulant button is right there. That is the shock function. There is supposed to be a serial number visible on the back of the receiver, but it is covered up. It's possible that he owned that collar and never used the shock function. It's possible he did, but had it set up at an appropriate level where it doesn't feel like painful electrocution, just a haptic feedback tap. It doesn't matter anymore what evidence exists because he lied about it not being an e-collar or a shock collar, which I think is probably the best take that I've seen on this. And yeah, I mean, look, he was doing his due diligence here. I think it was a media post where he was just doing regular research, and Mike from PA came and went, "Hey, I really appreciate your clips. Thank you for countering the misinformation." And then he sent like a picture of a couch, so that was pretty cool. So I think Nick Andros is kind of fucking right on this one. Took my time to look at the model. The shape of the receiver's housing and the remote all match up. The blue screen and the red button are there too. If he shows it again closer and there's no tape, no prongs that have been cut off with pliers, and it truly is a weird vibrate-only model, that is the only way he's going to turn it around. I don't think he can do that anymore. Here's the problem. I think after the first day, nobody's going to believe him. Because if he didn't show the collar right there and then, some sleight of hand trick could have happened in the next 12 hours, and he could have come out with a vibration only. He could have come out with like a modified version of the collar or a different collar entirely, right? He needed to have shown the collar right there and then. Now that he's been alerted that people think this is still a vibration collar, bro, it was Prime Day yesterday, my dudes. Who's to say the collar that we see in the next fucking reveal is the same one as the last collar?
You could have milked that so much.
You don't think this guy's got enough money to source the collar he needs to make the drama stop in 12 hours? At this point, no. I think the lie is really bad. I don't think you could come back from that. Does that mean that Hasan Piker is going to skin his dog alive and pull it around like Mussolini after World War II? Probably not. Probably not. But at this point, there's not really much shareability that I have left. Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, he's gonna fucking pull it around town, dude.
Is Darkfab AU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many
crying
people
about
be
Nazi
Googling
harassment campaigns only appeals to the people who are already on his side? And I'm just gonna repeat this one time. Now that I've explained the entire argument without injecting my own personal biases, I just want to remind you that Hasan Piker just literally lies about everything, okay? This guy literally, his introduction of everybody is slander. I am the fucking rape reviewing Hitler fucking... No, what did he say? EFAP was a Nazi podcast. Okay, that was one. He said that Mahler runs a Nazi podcast when he was talking about EFAP because they were covering his fucking chair reactions. That was one of them, right? He constantly fucking... There's like a 7-minute highlight reel of this guy just slandering me with the, "Isn't this the guy that..." I mean, there's like every single creator who's interacted with him has had to deal with this guy maliciously lying. So I have like a low level of charitability for Hasan because the way he's treated me, you know? I feel like I gave this a fair shake though. People are mad at my video because I was giving him too much charitability the first time, which is funny because, I mean, there's no credibility to be earned in that.
I really like you.
Why? He did last night? I got called a Nazi last night? I think somebody even pointed this out on the H3H3 subreddit.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
Let me see this
video.
I think that there's
I have shock collars for my dogs so they don't leave a 5-acre area of my yard and on at least the models. I have the prongs can be unscrewed for longer ones. He could have just unscrewed the ones on his model.
That's what I'm trying to find out right now. I saw a video, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it in the moment because I forgot to grab this for prep time, where somebody actually had the collar in hand and they unscrewed it. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing here. So I don't know. Oh, no, it's not that. There was a fucking video on, I think it was the H3H3 subreddit. If anybody can find this to me, for me, I would really appreciate it. I'm just doing a quick scroll right now, but obviously the shock collar stuff has gotten way bigger, so it is kind of difficult to find one specific video I'm looking for. Let me look up, hold on, let me try collar. Somebody had it and showcased how, yeah, no, that's Hasan, fuck. No,
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Shit. Nope. Here. This is, okay. I don't know if this is the exact same collar, but this is the functionality. It looks like a very similar one. Take a look at this. So, what we have right here, red button, screen, 2 shock prongs. Ready? Now this person's trying to film vertical video with one hand and do like a thing that involves 2. So it takes him a second, but... That's the same model. It looks like the same model. By the way, I hope anyone who's watching vertical video is enjoying the stream. You can't see chat, but I don't know how this thing works. So there you go. You can
I say something?
This is how it works.
I
you
really
see?
like you.
Why? Who is this user, by the way? Shout out to Flurry is my idol. I don't know if you're a Penguins fan. I revoke my shout out if that's the case. So you just twist it off. That's why they're saying sanding it down, because it obviously still has the metal part, like the screw. Look at that. It shows up in YouTube Shorts. Cool. Very cool. So yeah, that's it.
And also the e-collar model.
Again, though, this is where the charging port is. That looks like the... Does this not look exactly like what Hasan was holding?
Model, not the vibration one. Has the charging port in the middle. It all checks out.
Because the rubber grommet is on the side where one of the electric parts is.
But yeah, he taped that up. He tried to hide it. He tried to hide that part. But it's the same type of collar, guys. Bog standard e-collar.
Look at the light, yeah. So, I mean, that's interesting to showcase. Again, though, none of this is conclusive. I'm not declaring this as a matter of fact. It just looks pretty fucking bad, I'd say. I'd say it looks pretty fucking bad. It's not looking good. Here. Let's see. Did we cover this one? It doesn't matter anymore if the evidence exists. True. Yeah, we saw that one. And then this is obviously the post that kind of tricked me. I was like, whoa, okay. Well, not tricked me. It like tripped me. It activated me. I was like, okay, this is interesting. Twitter. So this is the thing where we saw the up. Ooh, this is where the tape became obvious because I didn't really see the tape. Maybe my eyes are shit. Now I see the tape. Denims offers her perspective on Collargate. Denims wanted to put out a reminder to our audience that she's essentially only good for sex appeal. And that's her entire personality. So that's good.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Hasan should wear the collar, not to disprove the shock collar allegations, not to show how it works, but for a secret third reason. Guys, remember, okay? It's misogynistic if you point it out, but this is her only, this is her only thing. This is all she's got. Just a reminder. Also, I saw this clip where Casey Tron, I don't know if it has the full, context or whatever, but she said that, I'm paid by the government.
Literally, who is this man? This is Loner Box. He's one of the Destiny orbiters that was paid by the Destiny APAC to spread Zionist propaganda. Whenever Taylor Lorenz was...
It's so funny because that organization is, wildly malicious now and targeting, Brianna... But there was some crazy Brianna Wu tweet the other day on it, too.
Propaganda.
They're going after everyone who previously worked with the organization. Which, I mean, in some cases, that's actually very based. And in other cases, well, I mean...
Whenever Taylor Lorenz was...
It's just going to make people not want to work with them.
Talking about influencers that accepted dark money, she was talking about this guy. Somehow this guy got paid, was it $8,000 a month? And
What's
it's
the name
nobody
of the
knows
guy,
who he is.
Keemstar
He has
Orbiter?
400
Nick Oreo.
viewers. Which
Mr.
there's nothing
Oreo.
wrong
Thank you
with that. I'm not some big popular streamer, but it's how is he getting $8,000 checks from the government,
Dude, $8,000 checks from the government. There's also a longer clip associated with this. I don't know when it talks about me, but it says apparently the government paid Destiny, Lonerbox, and Nicholas DeOrio to spread pro-Zionism propaganda.
Okay, so because he's not going to help me, I should just go to spreading propaganda that I don't believe necessarily? Is that your recommendation?
Dude, she is so high and useless. You can hear how unintelligent she is in her fucking voice. I legitimately don't know how people watch her. She's so slow, it's not even fun.
You should use a shock collar, might help. Why are you making fun of animal abuse? Why are you making a joke out of and trivializing animal abuse if you care about it so much?
I think that making videos where Hasan's dog explodes in the stars is inherently funny. Oh yeah? You want to make that argument? You eat animals, okay? People don't people don't go to jail for leaving
Nick
their dogs
just started
outside,
insulting me
okay?
viciously on Twitter.
Okay, Casey Tron.
I use one of these to train my son's service dog. These are used a lot to train working dogs.
Casey Tron.
He has it set way too high and no one would use it the way he does.
People don't go to jail, Casey Tron.
Only when other methods fail.
People don't go to jail for leaving their dog outside, Casey Tron. People don't go to jail for forgetting to fill up their dog's water bowl, okay? People don't go to jail for not cleaning up after their dogs and watching them shit all over the house. So why should people go to jail for detonating their dog for taking one step off the fucking bed? The thought crimes.
Now you're saying I should shock myself? Like, that's disgusting.
No. In a way that wouldn't violate TOS. You should be shocked at how entertaining you are.
And like reading all of this about Hasan being an animal abuser who's shocking Kaya regularly on stream to keep her on a bed. And, you know, I look at it and I'm just like, I don't know. It doesn't add up to me.
He was on camera beating his dog with a bat, even if it was a shock collar.
I hate her so much. Yeah, this is 9 minutes. Listen, normally I like to play my references on certain shit. And I gotta be honest with you, I cannot stomach 9 consecutive minutes of Casey Tron. So we're gonna move on.
No way, no!
Professional streamer Nick. I didn't think it was even worth putting her on the screen. It was just more of this.
Nick.
I could honestly, you want to do more of it? Let's do more of it, okay? I don't feel like putting it on the screen. So what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna play more of it, and I'm gonna leave her on the screen, and you're not gonna be able to tell the difference, okay? Here, look.
Throughout the reputation because the United States government is
I didn't want to move it on the other monitor.
Socialism and the popularity of it. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but isn't it also fucking crazy that the government was paying loaner box and like
dude, the whole fucking stream is like begging me to ban the person who asked me to play more Casey Tron. That's amazing. Hasan calls out the Beckys clamoring over Collargate. Listen, Becky, I care about my dog a lot better than you do. You let your little dog shit and pits everywhere and bite them, and the ASPCA actually does it. Okay, Jesus.
Becky. King, I feel like this shit is racialized. They like
I don't know who Becky is. I assume that was like the Stacys, but apparently Becky's a real person.
They just assume you did that shit.
I thought it was like, oh, dude, all these Beckys are mad. Yeah, I thought that was like a slur for white women.
Because you're brown, in my opinion.
Dude, the new slur for Southern white women are Beckys. These fucking Beckys are doing this shit. Everyone type 1 in the chat if she's a stupid Becky.
And white people's racist perception of brown people towards their dogs. I think, I mean, there is definitely an Islamophobic tint that I've noticed where people are like, of course he does that. He's Muslim. Muslims don't.
What? What? Bro, I have not seen one person go, oh yeah, he shocked that dog. What would you expect from a Muslim? Has anyone seen a fucking Islamophobic comment? Dude, one of them Muslims with them dogs. 50 gifted! Oh, it's 20. So, thank you. I can't read. Thank you, fake name. Jesus Christ, my eyes are fucking brain. Oh, fuck.
King, I feel like this shit
I'm
is
actually
racialized.
brain dead. I just got an
assume
island.
you did that shit because you're brown, in my opinion. White people's racist perception of brown people towards their dogs.
Thank you so much for the 20.
I mean, there is definitely a...
Boys, if you got a gifted, you could join the Discord server. It's right in the fucking thing.
Homophobic tint that I've noticed where people are like, of course he does that. He's Muslim. Muslims don't care about their...
Muslims don't care. Those Muslims don't care about their dogs.
And it's like, listen, Becky, I fucking care about my dog a lot better than you do, dumb fuck. You let your little cockatoo fucking shit.
People are saying Kino Casino. Did Andy say that?
Nick? I really like you.
Why?
And piss everywhere and also jump on people and bite them. And then the ASPCA actually does have to kick in and take your little cockatoo away from you.
Your cockatoo?
Shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
You mean cockapoo?
Take your...
Bro, wait, that's actually so malicious. I actually have a cockapoo. What the fuck, dude? Why are you single? Bro, he just called out Suki. What the fuck? Bro, he just called out my dog by breed.
It actually does have to kick in and take your little cockatoo away from you, okay? Or whatever, Maltese, poodle, whatever kind of fucking bird-like...
Bro, he literally just doxed my dog.
...dog you have that you didn't even fucking train. And you're over here talking shit.
He said cockatoo, but he meant cockapoo.
Shit.
He just doxed my
Can I
dog.
say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Why?
Jesus Christ, dude. People that don't train their dogs, people that don't even have fucking dogs, that don't understand how.
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Thank you
I really
so
like
much. I'm gonna
Why?
probably kill that for a second though, but thank you. Holy fuck, dude. Dude, every dog drama immediately takes me back to Deji. Little brief aside really quick. Do you guys remember? I've shown this to you guys so many times. It's on this channel, right? So here's a context wagon. Hold on. Here's a context wagon really quickly. I hired Vega from the Half Baked podcast to make the backdrop for this. What happened was Deji's dog wasn't trained. He bought a dog that literally requires training. Like, they don't just come from the factory, okay? And then he didn't train it, and then it mauled an elderly woman, and then he, like, fucking did an internet hate campaign to harass her and the person's family. So we made a version of this where, because Deji's dog had to get put down, we made a parody song about it. Just so people think that I'm like a staunch animal supporter, I would never make a joke or anything. I just wanted to make sure people are aware that I did this. Dude, the crazy thing is, like, dude, he was going after his elderly neighbor who knew nothing about like YouTube or any of this stuff. All that woman did was try to bring him his mail, and the dog just mauled the fuck out of her, bit two different people. And then he called the fucking judge racist, said his lawyer, he attacked his, like, he said his lawyers won't help him. And he made a comment like, the kids are gonna bully your nieces and nephews in school because you're getting my dog killed. Like, it was one of the most malicious things any fucking rich YouTuber's ever done. I was legitimately evil to like target the fucking nieces and nephews in a YouTube video.
It's out of my hands, and it's out of control. It's out of my hands. You could never take away the spirit of time.
See, with the version that we put in the video, it's got like all of Deji's. It has like one of the E-boys, and you got like James Marriott being, he got another dog named Tank. Yeah, he got Tank too. Dude, he went back to the same breeder that sold him Tank, and they're like, this is like a $10,000 dog, and you got it killed immediately. We are not giving you another one. And then dude, he's like, I'll pay double. And they're like, fine, you can kill another dog. Okay, that's not what he said, but like the breeder was like, you're such a shit dog owner. I literally do not want to sell to you. So then they paid more.
How any of this stuff works, literally making up their own minds and being like, oh, I would do it differently. Okay, well, I'm doing it in the best possible way that anyone could do it.
That's the most Trumpian shit I've ever heard. Some say I'm actually the best dog owner.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
I'm actually one of the best. Some say I am the best owner of dogs. I love my dog more than many.
That don't understand.
No dog is loved like mine.
And how any of this
I love the Lumbee tribe
stuff works, literally.
I don't say it. Other people look at my dog and go, wow, that owner loves his animal.
Really making up their own minds and being like, oh, I would do it differently. Okay, well, I'm doing it in the best possible way that anyone could do it. And not only that, but
dude, he's the best dog owner. He's the very best, like no one ever was. To electrocute his dog is his real test, and the training is the cause.
You're also fucking inventing an alternative reality where I'm like fucking electrocuting my dog or some shit. Psychos. This is quite personal. It's like telling a parent is abusive towards his kids. No wonder you'd be pissed. I know.
It's amazing, dude. Every clip of Hasan. Now it starts to get really annoying. So this is like every drama. Every single drama, Hasan's like, wait a minute. Why is Destiny not being talked about?
Yeah, it is kind of wild that like Destiny in a court of law.
Dude, it is kind of wild. Like, oh, we gotta just pull this one out of our ass here.
Destiny in a court of law, in official court documents, was outed as procuring CSAM.
I mean, yeah.
Child sexual abuse material.
Yeah, that's what that is, yeah.
And it didn't even get a fucking fraction of the interest of people claiming falsely that I'm like fucking
I have more videos, I think, talking about that than I have about talking about your dog. But if you keep talking, I'll have to talk about it more.
abusing my dog. I don't know why. I just have the tendency to basically.
The reason why nobody covered that, this is the reality. This is why nobody covered Destiny in the court stuff. I mentioned it briefly in an intro, but I didn't do a whole segment on it. You know why? Because every rational, normal person already knew it was true. Like, every person already knew he did that, and we already covered it. The only people who didn't believe it was true don't care and are okay with it. That's literally, dude, I'm sorry. Like, everyone already knew this. It was like the biggest open secret.
Nick,
we bring out Pizzagate style
It's essentially like not even a real story.
conspiracies, even amongst normies in general.
We just covered it. So this is now another side arc here. Critical did a video about it. And there's controversy, guys. He's mad, bro. Just like my thumbnails.
Saw someone on Reddit say the Hasan dog story was only widespread because of Zionist astroturfing. You can't make this up.
What is Bunty King to you? A person? Who is
Oh
Bunty King?
god, they sound like
Nicholas DeOrio?
they sound like skeptic far right people from like 2018, dude. Everybody just hates Jews now. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Everything is quote. It's Zionist, but
Nick
with Zionist,
just started
it has
insulting me
3
viciously on
parentheses around either side. Everyone just fucking hates Jews now. It's insane.
And instead of doing what I think most people, like not even just streamers, just normal people would do, of like showing, no, look, it's not a shock collar, obviously I didn't shock my dog, he instead just brushes it off saying, nope, it's not a shock collar, you're stupid for thinking that it is.
Guys, look, you're being uncharitable. Yeah, Hasan could have showed the collar, but he did the next day. And yeah, it has some tape on it, and it looks like a shock collar, but I'm going to take his word for it because his word means something. Like that one time he talked about the BDS list and got really mad when his audience member pointed out that he's drinking a Coca-Cola soda pop, okay?
And that's the...
If there's one thing that Hasan Piker cherishes, it's his word, okay? He has no negative reputation in that department.
Dude, that is community.
Also, they're calling him this is a big shocker. They're calling him a Nazi now. Is it true? I saw posts on Reddit. They're calling him a Nazi.
I really like you.
Turkey Tom just filmed with me in Half Baked before. It's going to be coming out this week. We mentioned like YMS and this drama actually. He told me that Charlie just put out a video. This is an actual palate cleanser. It's going to be a minute. Critical. Apparently Charlie posted a brand new video going over P. Diddy. I don't know. Did he lie? I assume Tom lied to me. Hold on. I assume Tom lied to me. He told me that Moist Critical put out a video on P. Diddy, and 3 minutes was about P. Diddy, and the rest of it was about how we're sending too much money to Israel. Is that real? Like, did I get fucking completely...
What is he turning for a while, but it's burning a hole in your pocket, you have...
I don't know where that would even be. Does anyone know what I'm talking about, or did Tom just completely gaslight me? I don't know. Dude, he did? What is the video called? I thought it was Tom lied about it? Look it up. It's real. Does anyone know what the video is called? Is it is in the Timeline is Crazy video? Let me see. This timeline is crazy. I can't believe this timeline.
It's so crazy. It's so despicable, and yet it's stopped being surprising now. P. Diddy just got...
I heard he just starts talking about Israel. Oh my god. Wait, yeah, look at this. It's about right where Tom told me it would be.
Hands on brainwashing because so many people are turning on Israel. So he was asked like what he plans to do about it. And you know what? Since I'm just yapping, I'm just gonna go ahead and go on this topic now too.
I guess I'm curious about what's another game plan if we lose evangelical support for the state of Israel. What's our backup plan?
Bro!
To be strong, like,
what?
Outside.
Dude, this year... Dude! Bro, this year is insane for drama.
Christian
Bro, I'm watching Critical and boom, it's Netanyahu.
influencers. Okay. You said, you talked about the woke right. And you said, I call it the woke Reich. That's a brilliant. Woke left, I mean, they're insane. They're the reason.
Yeah, that's his strategy. A galaxy brain chess maneuver here. Call everyone that doesn't support Israel Nazis.
Right? And by the way, this is the guy that Hasan's subreddit is calling a Nazi right now. He made a fucking he made a fucking exposed video on Netanyahu.
Whoa, holy shit. This guy's, he's alting right now. Wow. So basically, if you're not, like, eating out of this guy's gooch and supporting Israel on everything, you're a Nazi.
To secure that part of the base of our supporting.
Bro, everybody's Nazis. Everybody's Nazis now.
That is being
Hitler actually won because everybody's a Nazi now.
challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs.
Israel literally pays influencers to suck their wiener and just be like,
dude. So anyways, what Israel did was essentially drop a big floppy dildo in Gaza.
These loyal little lapdogs to always just lap up whatever Netanyahu's gooch is sweating out. Like, it's unbelievable. And he's just being, like, super open about it. Like, he is just saying that in front of people's faces, and nobody seems to care.
And secondly,
that's insane. Okay, back to this.
He had as well, like, oh, you must have psychosis if you think it's a shot collar. Which I think is a little odd because it's the easiest thing in the world to prove, right? You have all these people saying this shit, it's not true. Well, it takes, like, actually 3 seconds just to unclip that collar.
Well, it doesn't, because you have to take it, shave down the metal parts, tape it up, and then bring it back. That's like a whole day's work.
Just show, like, hey guys, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea here. This is not a shot collar. Look, here's what it is, and then explain it. Like, I feel like even a non-streamer, like a complete...
Shot collar? You mean shot caller? LeBron James with no regard for human life, thank you.
He's wrong for this. Who would ever call everyone who disagrees with them a Nazi? Unbelievable. So anyway, Hasan said the far-right podcast EFAP.
Yeah, literally.
For me, average Joe Schmo, if you went to their house and saw that happen, or like, hey, did you just shock that dog? They'd be like, oh my god, no, this is clearly a misunderstanding. No, that's not what happened. Like, I feel
like the first thing that he would say is "Oh, is my dog okay?" That's like the big thing here. Like, why is he not even concerned about his whimpering fucking dog on its like thong of a bed, dude?
Like most people would be.
That dog can floss with the bed that it's supposed to sit on.
Very quick to show you and prove that it's not a shock collar because it's so quick and so easy to do. And the fact that he doesn't is odd. Like, it is very peculiar. Why wouldn't you in the moment? Like, that's such a natural thing to do, especially for what's easily a slam dunk. Like, you have all these people attacking you, you could easily just come out and fucking slam jam things.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Thank you!
Still have Benji's yearbook from my parents' school. Same school. CH. Pa. I'm old.
Wait. Oh god, you said Benji. I thought you meant like the YouTuber. Like Benji and Cyrus. Oh, Cyrus is dead. Fuck.
Thank you, ma'am, on them by just being like,
Thank
nope, it's
you.
not a shot collar. Look, here you go. The proof is in the pudding. Behold. Like, it'd be so quick, so simple, and it would be irrefutable. But that didn't happen yesterday. Instead, it was kind of brushed off as like, you've got to be fucking stupid to think that, you know, Hasan would shock his dog on.
Oh, you gotta be stupid. Why would he do that on stream? Oh, another one of those people are saying it. Some of the Klein affiliated media, you know, put some of them brackets around that.
Stream, and he just kind of propped it up as like, the only people that would believe this are like bad people in the first place.
I think the only possible conclusion is that this guy wants to invade Poland. I know. You're thinking like, why would this guy wants to invade Poland?
Or like,
badly.
You know, grifters, this kind of thing. And I just find that to just be so...
Keep Charlie out of Poland.
Disingenuous, because most people are going to see this, and it looks like you shock your dog. Given how annoyed you are with the dog, and right before she yelps out in pain, you roll your eyes, you look at something off screen, you clearly are, like, you are reaching off screen, that is very clear, and then the dog yelps while you were still annoyed, and then instead...
This is what I said the first time. Like, a cascade of things had to go wrong for the clip to look that bad.
Of doing, like, what I feel like most dog owners would do would like check to see like, is everything all right? Why'd she just yelp in pain? Instead of doing that, calling her a baby and then mentioning how spoiled she is about roaming the house, like that doesn't compute. If this was her dew claw getting stuck there and then yelping in pain, you would have no idea why she's yelping. Why is your first instinct to call her a baby and then mention how spoiled she is about, you know, your mom letting her roam the house? The response to it just doesn't really seem to make sense.
What's the name of the guy, Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Who would treat Kaya better, Hasan or YMS?
What actually happened was...
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
This is the God's honest truth of the matter, all right? This is what you're not understanding. Chucky was actually sitting underneath the streaming setup, and he had a huge red button that was called Shock the Dog, and Chucky clicked it, and it's a huge misunderstanding.
What happened is her dew claw getting stuck there.
Dude, Chucky from the iconic Child's Play movie strapped it on there. That's why Hasan has no recollection of it being there. So, again, Moist Critical follows up. He doesn't believe the dew claw thing, which I don't really know why you would. It doesn't look like that's what's even there.
It is a sensitive area. That is true. If you've ever cut your dog's nails, or if you've ever taken your dog to like a dog salon or something and they like gave your dog a nail trim, you probably noticed that when it comes to the dew claw, they're very, defensive on it, like cautious, because it is such a tender...
Yo! You hit the goal. Thank you so much.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's
I appreciate it.
latest video.
This just shows that Hasan and co believe in nothing. They give Charlie crap for fence sitting on his platform.
Yep.
He vocally becomes a Palestine ally. They don't care. Later, Charlie shows concern for Hasan's abused dog. Nazi.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Spot. I have watched this clip like fucking 10 or 15 times now. And today I had some...
It is actually fucking horrifying how many times the YMS has been typed in the chat tonight on a segment that has nothing to do with YMS. It is actually horrifying. On a day that I didn't even upload a YMS related video. That will be posted tomorrow.
Because
it is horrifying.
It is such a tender spot.
Ow!
I have watched this clip like fucking 10 or 15 times now. And today I had some friends come in from out of town, so obviously I've been out most of the day at the farm. And
So I brought them over. I'm like, do you think this guy shocked his dog? Bro, here's the litmus test. Take the clip, show it to your dad. Show it to your mom. Ask them what they think. Oh, who is that guy? It's not important, you know? Your parents have no fucking clue who Hasan Piker is. Go ask them, you know? Are they Nazis too?
This was actually a conversational topic. It's become so big that it was brought up by them. And every single person, and pretty much everyone I've seen online outside of Hasan and Hasan's community, is all saying the same thing. That yes, it looks like the dog does like touch its leg to that spot on the bed, but it doesn't look like it gets caught or anything. So it feels very unlikely that that is what caused the dog to scream in pain. Like, I don't...
I recommend watching
Someone in
Nicholas
chat just wrote
DeOrio's
YMS
latest
is coming
video.
for you? What?
The YouTuber Terrorizer offered to buy Kaya.
Really? YMS is coming for you, Nick. Uh-oh.
I don't think that's what made Kaya, that's her name, yelp. It doesn't seem to get caught or snagged on anything, and dew claws aren't so sensitive and so tender that even touching them would cause like a panicked scream or anything. Unless she has an injury there, but I don't think Hasan has mentioned that, at least not that I've seen. So it feels to me very unlikely that that's what caused it, based on everything that we can see.
So that's Charlie. That's what Charlie's saying. Obviously, Hasan Piker handled that super well. Oh, the subreddit is mad. Pretty disappointing from Charlie. Really felt like someone with no understanding of Hasan or the situation, giving baseless accusations. Mention this, but not the serial harassment podcast. Guys, have you guys even considered what Ethan Klein has contributed to the discourse? It's a running trend among these apolitical drama farmers. Ludwig has also managed to cover Creator Clash being forced to shut down without highlighting the approved allegations. I said in a comment a couple of days ago, he's just following the side of popular public opinion. He's a spineless fool. Charlie felt like he accumulated a small amount of goodwill from the left because of his anti-Israel video. So he immediately had to follow that up with an anti-Hasan Piker video. This is like when Doomer Media did Vosh and then Dave Chappelle. Iconic back-to-back. Stray against Ludwig. Ludwig is so cucked, even the people who... Even the people who he panders to still hate him. It's amazing. It must be exhausting to balance on top of that fence with his bony ass. Holy shit, dude. I didn't know animal abuse was a political issue. Well, sometimes you didn't... I guess that means you didn't get the message. Baby, I'm playing on you tonight. I'm done. I'm sorry. That's the last time we're gonna do it. I'm sorry. There we go. This is 110% Charlie giving chum to the Sharkers. Sorry, the Sharkers, bro. The Sharks after speaking out against the IDF, dude. Holy fuck. Wow. Yelp means something. So obviously Hasan handled that well.
Breathe in the direction of Moist, if I were you, to be honest. I mean, he put his fucking flag on the, he put his stake on this, okay? He was like, oh, enough people shit on him. It's good enough. It's like, obviously not a it's obviously, no matter how fucking made up a narrative it is, if a clip looks bad enough...
I thought he literally said he understands why people are reacting this way.
Thank you for the $5.
Am I fucking crazy?
Then he will go with it, and he will just use these guys. All these guys fucking do is basically farm Reddit for talking points. And
bro, all your talking points come from your Reddit. Oh, okay.
Played chestnuts in support.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe.
Reddit can so easily be botted and manipulated. And I don't think we're ever going to get ahead of that. There's just nothing we can do. Bro, he said you're abusing Kyle. Like, no way, fuck him. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks that he can suck my dick. Weird how quiet he was about literal pedophilia in certain communities.
What?
I mean, it took him 2 years to fucking come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening and it's...
This is why you don't placate these fucking assholes. Oh, please cover the genocide. Please cover Gaza. Please cover Gaza. Guy calls out fucking Israel on his own accord. You know, I was doing this 2 years ago while you were talking about big floppy dildos. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your friends. Fuck them all. I don't want to cover any of this shit. Fuck you. Oh, the apolitical guys aren't talking about... Fuck you. To every fucking opportunity to step on the neck of anybody who does what... Oh, I'm sorry. Did he do what you asked for, but he didn't do it the way you wanted? Fuck you.
Weird how quiet he was about literal pedophilia in certain communities. I mean, it took him 2 years to fucking come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening and it's really fucking bad, actually. So, Charlie's been on a good streak lately. He genuinely cares about dogs. He talks about how much he cares about dogs and pets all the time. So do I, dumb fuck. That's the reason why I'm fucking pissed off. That's the reason why I'm fucking annoyed. He could just, like, unironically reach out and be like, hey, what's going on here? Like, what was this about? This clip looks bad. You know what I mean?
When you do a 15-hour dissertation on the 15-minute clip of YMS explaining his position on animal consent, then I'll consider talking about your topic of choice. When you start talking about the real issues, okay? With the real issues, then I'll start.
Hey, Hasan, I know we've been around one another before. We've actually been around one another, and a lot of the people that I know that I'm around all the time and do content with have not only been around you, but also been around Kaya. He could have just fucking hit up, not me, but any number of different people to be like, hey, do you think there's any veracity? Do you think there's any veracity to these claims? Not just like, don't ask me directly.
Bro, you responded on stream. You did like an interview with fucking Phil DeFucco, dude. Maybe that might have been after, but to be clear, like, I'm sorry, are we not allowed to commentate on shit? Does everything have to be a structural interview? I'm sorry. It looked like you reached on your desk to the annihilate my dog button. My bad. Maybe you should clear that up. Oh no, I didn't interview the guy who's been talking about this with 40,000 concurrent viewers watching it. It's a shame he didn't give me a specified private take.
Due diligence. Why the fuck do you go to Reddit for talking points, dumbass? What kind of fucking moron are you? It's fucking insane to me that like this is what goes for like doing commentary on the internet.
I
It's
recommend
just like,
watching
oh,
Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Did you watch your own Ukraine coverage, dude? Dude, this guy can't say this about anything. What are you talking about? If I mess up a story, then somebody fucking... then some YouTube drama, there's like a bit of misinformation. If you fuck up a story, 40,000 people don't understand what happened in a fucking war zone.
oh, these are the Reddit threads from some of
And
the
you fuck stories up all the time!
most like schizophrenic people you've ever actually encountered. This is all it takes for me. He said you hide the bad stuff from your friends?
And I love this, dude. It's peak Hasan Piker. He can't just watch the Charlie video. He's reacting to like the worst impression or whatever, interpretation that his audience chooses to deliver to him. Like he's looking for something to get mad about. So he could be like, wait, he said this?
He
Fuck
said I
this guy,
hide.
dude. How would you know, asshole? How would you know?
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
If you filled the dead air with his video, you'd have a commentary video.
Shout out.
Aspen Gold.
Fucking pissed off. That's the
Unironically, people have been really funny. People I don't even really watch a lot have been really funny in this drama.
reason why I'm fucking annoyed. He could just like unironically reach out and be like, hey, what's going on here?
I think that him saying that is actually kind of bad. And let me explain the reason why I think it's bad to say that. Because it presupposes that all of the articles and things that are written about you,
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
that there could potentially be back channeling and conversation.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like these are, but again, we kind of just assume that the puff pieces are kind of Hasan affiliated media. Like they're so biased, we just assume that somebody's talking. So I don't know how much damage you can do. When you see like the fucking MAGA body thing, you just assume, all right, that guy got the call.
About them that are not made evident to the public. A lot of people criticize and, you know, like bring up the fact that Hasan gets a lot of positive articles written about him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of the going assumption. Even if it's not accurate, the well was poisoned so badly on that I wouldn't be surprised.
In a way that, you know, they think that the articles are misleading or inaccurate or incomplete. I think that by him saying that...
Why is it that every time a YouTuber gets called out by another YouTuber, they start bitching and whining that the YouTuber didn't talk to them in DMs? I don't know. And I'll tell you what's even funnier. Those YouTubers wouldn't have answered. Like 98% of the time, that YouTuber is not replying. You know why? Because they're afraid their DMs are going to get leaked. It's a public plea for sympathy. If I reach out to half these YouTubers for comment, especially when they whine, literally with the exception of YMS probably, the majority of them would fucking ignore me, block me, or like tweet out that I'm like harassing them or something, or giving them or I've given them a warning that I'm coming for them or something, right? They're not looking to have that private conversation with you. They're looking to try to make the audience sympathize.
It will draw the conclusion and cast doubt on the people.
Did y'all talk about this on Half Baked? Yeah, we talked about this. We talked about damn reviews, and we talked about YMS.
That give him any sort of positive publicity, because now they're going to think to themselves, oh, well, what if he's just talking to them like he was hoping Charlie would talk to him? Do you see kind of what I'm saying here? Like, and also...
But the reality is, with mainstream media, the expectation is those people will talk to Hasan, because, I mean, that's... Taylor Lorenz is supposed to talk to people. Now, I don't know if she's supposed to talk to random minors who are in Fortnite, that are protesting in Roblox without their parents' knowledge, but for the most part, the going rate is that like you engage with these people, you talk to these people. That's not how like YouTube commentary has ever worked. It's like it's a luxury being offered the opportunity, because ultimately we're commenting on things you're saying publicly, right? If we're commenting on a public story and it's all out in the public sphere, it's essentially just an opinion piece that you're creating based off like publicly available evidence. I don't need your opinion doesn't shape my my perspective, especially when you're just like a crazy liar. I have like no incentive to talk to you. I don't think you're going to tell me anything legitimate.
Like, and here's another component to this as well, is that Charlie let's say that Charlie does reach out to Hasan and Hasan says it isn't real, it's not what happened. Why would Charlie listen to Hasan rather than what he saw?
This is a good point because it's literally what I just said.
What additional information could...
And it also, like, it looks like Hasan lied about the collar publicly after this. So I don't... He kind of loses all ability here to be mad. Like, if he lied about the collar, and the collar is a shock collar, which at this point in time, I am not convinced that's a vibration collar, then he loses all right to be upset at all. Because he's just straight up lying in the public eye. Like, why would anybody go to him for anything?
Hasan...
He can't stop lying. He's still lying. Why are you lying?
Provide Charlie. And also, if there is information that Hasan would only provide Charlie, but not the public, why is that? What would that even possibly be? Why didn't you put that out on your stream?
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you? Like, every single thing in this fucking video, your newest video is a lie!
If you think about this accusation, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? Because any information that would help you and...
Dude, somebody the other day was like, I think, was this in the fucking... This is like the Mauler thread. So it's like, oh, look, Nick got covered by, Nick covered EFAP. And someone was like, listen, I really liked Nick's coverage until I saw the segment that he did on it.
You claim to care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Thank you.
He's slowly becoming mainstream enough for normal 9-to-5 working people to see posts about him. Seeing him for the insufferable yet insignificant fuck Hasan is. The drama writers made absolute cinema this year.
Yeah, they did. But would you believe me if I told you this year wasn't as good as last year for topics? Like last year's topics. 2024 was the best year for YouTube drama. I think this is a pretty solid follow-up. Yeah, somebody, was it like the Mauler thing? It was like, somebody wrote, they're like, I used to watch Nick's videos, but once I saw him cover Dark Viper AU, I knew there was nothing I could never trust another word out of his mouth or something. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. He's got like a spell over these people. He like hoards them. He like herds in these fucking brain damaged people. I gotta be honest. That's like the one creator that I don't think we could have even footing with. Like if you're like a Dark Viper fan who like believes literally anything that guy says about anything, I don't think that we're compatible. And I think it's kind of a lost cause.
And, you know, give you a better case. Like obviously Charlie knows that you said it didn't happen.
Like if you're a Hasan fan who likes the stream, that's awesome. I'm happy to have you. I have no qualms with that. I'm not telling you to disavow anybody. If you're a Dark Viper fan, my bad. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry.
Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, man, dude. All right. Let's take a look at the next one. Taylor Lorenz, accusing chorus influencers of engaging in dark money smear campaigns funded by Democrat donors to smear Hasan in college. Wait, what? Democrat influencers in Chorus 1630 dark money influencer program continue to smear Hasan and falsely claim that he is abusing his dog. Suzanne Lambert, who called herself the liberal Regina George, is leading the charge. Reminder that Democrat donors are funneling vast amounts of money into this influencer program to build up the profile of a bunch of reactionary liberal slop creators who will jump in. Dude, you are the slop artist of journalism. I don't know why anyone would employ you. Legitimately. Actually. Like, you should be unemployed. You should be unemployed now! Taylor, you're the only one who should get fired from her own practice as, like, a solo journalist. You should fire yourself. And you should unemploy yourself immediately. This person should not be allowed to have a computer. On the off chance that they might create another article that's really bad, you know? Holy fuck, dude. Unironically, everything this person writes is horrendous. Gamergate style attack on popular left-wing figures like Hasan Piker. What else do we have here? Oh. Alright, this one just got a lot of likes. I'm gonna be honest here. That's the only reason it's in here. I don't think this one was like noticeably funnier than any. Hasan Piker sending the command when his dog steps 1 centimeter off of its bed. Oh, sorry, 1 centimeter. I just fucking misread my own tweet, dude. Holy shit. There it is, dude. That's the one. Oh my. Where would you place yourself on this? Using the scale provided, how much do you like animals? Where would you be on this scale? Oh man, dude. Oh no.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Where is YMS? I think YMS is probably like a 10. If Vosh is a 10, YMS is a 10. No, make it a horseshoe scale, please. If Hasan looked like Vosh, he would be so irrelevant. Dude, wait, that's actually... Dude, imagine if Hasan Piker looked like he fucking switched bodies. You ever... I woke up in Hasan Piker's body. Dude, they had like a Freaky Friday, but it was Vosh waking up in Hasan Piker's fucking house. Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Holy fuck, dude. Delete me from the conversation. Oh my. Whoa! YMS is... Yes, dude! Yes! YMS is on a whole other level. Dude, I was thinking the exact same thing. Short stack goblins, I'll never get over that. YMS, the Your Movie Sucks guy. I haven't heard of him from years. What did he do? This sums it up pretty well. Oh my god, dude. Look. Oh, there's another one! There's another one! Check his kibble jar! Check his kibble jar. That's good. Ooh, look at this.
He won for this shit.
Oh, he's posting the defamation video. Yeah, oh dude. Which way, Western man? Posting the current clip where he fucking backtracks or the clip where he's like, I don't think people should go to jail for sucking a dog's... Yeah, yeah, okay. Dude, which way, Western man? Oh, fuck. Ron Link, he's the Silent Hill one. Coward, it's this one. Yeah, dude, it's both. That's what you can tell what it is.
Which animals should you not be able to rape?
Dude, this is actually the greatest thing ever, dude. Hey, what happened with YMS? Dude, one link takes you to the propaganda piece that he put out that has absolutely no fucking video, like anything. This is a response to me and Rob, and you can tell because there's no clips in it. Or this one takes you to the worst thing you'll ever see.
Which animals should you not be able to rape? Humans.
LMFAO laughing out so hard seeing it. Okay, yeah, all right. There we go. Holy shit, dude. I was up at Oh no, dude. I was up at 3 in the morning messaging Taylor Lorenz. I hope you don't defend this. LMAO, it's actually not a shock collar. I have met Kaya personally, and I have seen her collar. Hasan showed the actual collar on this stream. I hope you don't defend lying internet slob tubers and insane conspiracy theories. Yeah, I'm showing you a screenshot of what Hasan showed on the screen. Everyone tracked it down. Hasan showed a shock collar with the pins removed and taped over it to hide the holes. Look at the evidence. The vibration-only model is different than the one Hasan showed. Oh my god, you've actually lost your mind. Taylor, I'm just following the evidence. How could you explain the collar to Hasan? It looks exactly like the shock collar model, not the vibration model. You know how everyone tried to dismiss the facts of your Dark Money article and they smeared you, but couldn't debunk a single fact in your article? It seems like the roles have reversed, and you're doing what they did right now. You can't explain away the facts. Like the collar Hasan held up, it looks exactly like the shock collar and very different from the vibration model. Try debunking the claims instead of an ad hominem attack like your haters do. I don't doubt there's a lot of colors that look the same. My Wired reporting was based on reporting that was fact-checked multiple times over and went through several rounds of legal review. This is all just crazy speculation from people online. I have met Kaya multiple times, and the collar that she had on was not a shock collar. Hasan is also not abusive to animals, and I've seen how careful he is with Kaya. The idea that Kaya was secretly wearing a shock collar is based on nothing but attempts at a photo match that is not compelling to me, and certainly not enough to claim fact. It's much more than that. Hasan admitted he owns a shock collar. There's a clip of him and another FaZe streamer who used the same dog trainer as Hasan, saying that Hasan's dog trainer recommends a shock collar. Nobody has found a vibration-only collar that matches the design that Hasan showed on stream, but we found an exact match to a shock collar that I've been subbed to Hasan for over 3 years, that I don't blindly follow people. I follow evidence until Hasan releases the make and model that's vibration only, and the exact matches will be held up on stream. Today, I can't ignore the totality of the evidence that indicates it's a shock collar. If you're claiming that he owns a shock collar from a clip where he makes a single comment almost a decade ago, where he talks about not using a shock collar, then you're off the rails, sister.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
He put her collar around my horse-like neck. P.S. Out of context. Bang. Ah.
Also, all the dog trainers recommend shock collars and choke collars. That doesn't mean anything. Again, there is simply zero proof Hasan ever used a shock collar on Kaya, and there's literally thousands of hours of footage of Kaya on camera. I have met Kaya in real life, so have many other people, and nobody has ever seen a shock collar. I'm sorry, but there's literally zero evidence that he used a shock collar on stream, and overwhelming proof that he actually doesn't. This is why it's so crucial to follow actual journalists who understand journalism and not listen to social media conspiracy theories who try to go on crazy witch hunts. This is one of the most documented dogs alive.
Mr. Oreo.
Thank you. I'm not gonna argue about this anymore. I pray that you develop media literacy. I pray you develop media literacy, so you don't fall for manufactured outrage campaigns like this. Be well. Jesus Christ, dude. Media literacy. A moist critical video has hit the timeline. He agrees with me. All of the theoretical arguments you're making fail to explain the fact that the collar Hasan had in his hand and showed on stream had been identified as a shock collar. One collar that fit exactly what he was holding in his hand, a shock collar, the Educator line of shock collars from ecollar.com. They do make a vibrate-only model, however, it has 5 distinct physical differences than the one that was in Hasan's hand. Only the shock collar they make matches exactly what was in Hasan's hand. I'm sure the Hasan Cord and Hasan Twitter is looking feverishly to find a vibrate model that exactly matches what Hasan showed, but one has not appeared, therefore I must believe my eyes and not be swayed by hypothetical arguments designed to misdirect from physical evidence of the matter. There we go. Until this simple fact can be perfectly explained as a shock collar, my eyeballs do not lie to me. This is QAnon shit. The one you're showing where the prongs have been removed is the one where the prongs cannot even be removed. They're welded onto the stock collar. There are plenty of other vibration collars that are, designs that are, that that are not that collar, which God knows how long ago, God knows how long ago. You are truly delusional, and I have no idea what to tell you other than to stop getting your news from influencers who have zero idea what they're talking about and start listening to actual journalists who fact check things before making claims. Now, please leave me alone, because I'm actually not going to engage with these QAnon level conspiracies. I can't, dude. And then dude, imagine getting blocked by Taylor Lorenz in the middle of the night. Wait, this was literally all night long. This started at 10 p.m. She responded at 3 a.m. She woke up time 7:51 a.m. 11:52. These people were, oh my God, this is insane. Holy fuck, dude. This is go to sleep, Taylor Lorenz. She was waking up, dude, she was doing deep night splunking to find any kids that were,
Keffel's tweet.
To find any kids that are protesting in Minecraft.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Dude, she woke up with her phone. It's like, I gotta respond to random shitter on Instagram immediately. I gotta respond to random shitter stat. No shade, but why did she keep responding? That's so embarrassing. OP probably told her they were 16.
What's the
so
name of the
weird.
guy? Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo.
Where were you
Mr.
at 3 in the
Oreo.
morning on Roblox? My favorite part of the I've met Kaya, it can't be a shot collar defense is per Hasan's own words. He has multiple collars. Why would we assume that they're all shot collars? Yeah. She's definitely texting in the middle of dude, I can't. There's no evidence that Taylor Reds has done anything predatory specifically. Like, yeah, okay. One of you is writing paragraphs out of compassion for dogs. The other is writing paragraphs out of horniness. Just an observation I find relevant. I didn't realize that. I'm not saying it again. Weird how they said that Ethan was psychosexually obsessed with Hasan, yet Denim has made a comment about how Hasan should wear the collar because it would be hot, and Taylor thirsts after him. Hypocrisy levels hitting Republican status. Yeah, true. Gotta love how Anissa and Taylor view anecdotals about the one time they met someone's dog for a few hours as a greater level of evidence than a video Hasan himself made. And then, of course, they do the crazy making and gaslighting. Oh, you're crazy QAnon! Hasan loves his dog and could never. All right, now that the well has been adequately purified, let's poison it a little bit. We're going to take a look at this.
5, 4... All right, welcome back, everybody. So
I still think it would have been crazy if he like launched this episode and they cut to Dan, who tried to get out of his chair, and he was immediately electrocuted to the point of unconsciousness. All right, that's a little too far, but like fake, like not really electrocuted, but like as soon as Ethan starts the show, it just cuts to Dan, who gets like fake electrocuted and then just drops. That would be absolutely insane if he did that.
H3 show coming at you with a special to explain this video.
Did you just fucking... Dan! Did you just fucking move, Dan? Did you just fucking move? Just hits the button and just electrocutes him.
So let me show you guys the video and we'll break it down here for you.
Did you take one step off it? Either that or they... You know what he needs to do? Oh my god. He needs to go down to like fucking Spirit Halloween and get a dog costume. And instead of bringing in the live studio audience, he pays somebody to dress up like a dog and sit on the floor, like sit on like a tiny bed for the entire show.
But it is emblem.
Dude, it's fucking Wilfred. Dude, wait, everyone else sees it as a dog, but it's actually fucking Wilfred.
Emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same.
Dude, wait, I need this. Where is this? Hold on. Bro, Ethan, please. Please, bro. Dude, the next episode of the H3 podcast. Yes, dude. Yes. The next episode of the H3 podcast is going to be this. It's going to be fucking Wilfred. Oh my god, dude. Iconic reference.
Same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go.
Dude, he was about to say his iconic catchphrase, America deserves.
America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Ethan fucked up because he covered where he lunges his arm forward to do something.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you can't see the left arm. Let me try it one more time. It appears the Rangers have scored. Can you guys hear that? There's a goal horn in the basement. It appears the Rangers have scored. It's under me.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just...
I have a fucking goal horn connected to the internet, so when the Rangers score, it just goes off. It was like a great idea at the time when I bought it, but when I'm streaming and it's still connected to the internet, it just goes off. Rangers goal scored by number.
You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Dude, when the Rangers score, it electrocutes his dog. Could you? Oh my god, dude. No! If Panarin scores, the dog can't take it! Take him off the ice!
Now let's look at the crucial moment.
Dude, it's like fucking... It's like this...
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Taylor just responded to my comment on X saying, nothing can cure this level of delusion. All I said was, Taylor, I hate to break it to you, but that's a shock collar.
Dude,
She's
but
ranting.
dude, the minute Hasan Piker goes back to Formula, he'll just fucking be standing there and he'll be streaming from the fucking Golden Gate Bridge and he'll be like, "Let die the dog that you love, or suffer the children."
Moments here. Right as she yelps in pain, Hasan is clearly reaching for a button of some kind. Look at the mannerism. Look at the stretching
as to
here.
why America, Kaya, please just fuck.
What else would you be doing? In this body motion, he looks over to the side. He reaches for something, right?
He's got a gun!
And right,
dude, Kaya just, dude, I saw that one. It's like he's reaching and then it's Hasan going to grab a gun and getting shot by Kaya.
right as he seems to be making some kind of pushing motion. That's
dude, all the fucking AI memes of the dog defending itself were so funny.
animal abuse. Tom came and he moved Ducky, who was sitting comfortably.
I actually shocked him. Is that not good?
I left my dog shock collars at home today. I thought it would be inappropriate.
Too soon? I'm sorry.
Dude, Ducky jumps up, puts one on Ethan.
No, you're right on time. So there's Tom. Is there any other way to explain this body motion? At the exact time the dog yelps,
America, Kaya, please just fucking.
You could see he was literally about to say his iconic catchphrase.
And go, just stop.
Oh, are they saying like? I haven't read like anything.
So his initial explanation is that she scratched herself on the bed or something, or her nail got caught.
At the same exact time, he like.
It happened to, yeah, dude. At the time that Hasan made a comment, okay. At the time when Hasan reaches for something, the dog also magically clips its nail in like perfect unison.
The same exact time he reached for and into what can be described as a pushing motion. Like that body.
Dude, there was a distinct pushing motion, no goal.
Language is someone he's pushing something.
And go, just stop.
Dude, who's hitting the self-destruct button?
Oh.
He had his finger over the self-destruct button.
Right? So he initially tries to lie and say, oh, she must have got caught on the bed or something. Total bullshit. Just a total fucking obvious lie, right?
He was activating the seal of Orichalcos, and the dog, well, that stopped him.
I agree.
And the other thing that really strikes me is, like, why is he? I've always wondered why Kaya is refined to this tiny space for.
Papa God, if Trump ends the genocide, what will Hasan be able to hide behind? I don't know. He'll find a way, dude. He'll find a way. We have to find more dead minorities to grift off of, I guess. I don't know.
So long now. I've met this dog, and
we have to find more human shields.
I have a young dog.
So do I.
Young, large, energetic dog.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a fuckload of energy. These young dogs. They should be
like, I've never had a big dog before, but Coco is like only a year old. That motherfucker's like bouncing off the walls,
running around, having
like, if you don't fucking tell Coco to chill out, I don't know.
Fun.
He just runs around.
Like, obviously,
it's funny. Coco was a rescue, so he was a bit more difficult to kind of get in the fucking groove of it than everybody else. But he's so fucking cute because he came from a farm. So when we got him initially, he would run and he would trot because I guess he learned how to run from horses. So he literally looked like a fucking horse until he started copying the mannerisms of like Suki and Sophie more.
Obviously,
it was adorable.
There's a time and place for obedience and sitting quietly, but
how long? Because I wasn't clear. How long are his streams? I don't watch like normally.
Like 9 hours.
And it's legit. The dog sits there the whole time.
The vast majority of the time, yeah.
Because to me, I watch this
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Thank you.
a couple times. To me, the dog is just being a dog.
Oh yeah.
Like my dog would have never sat still that long.
I don't even think the dog was being a dog. The dog, dude, the dog was sitting there for like fucking 4 hours, bro. I don't know. At that point, it was like 2. Dude, that dog was like, the dog looks sad, bro. It's just fucking lounging.
No.
It's a
The dog's not allowed to be a dog.
1-year-old, golden doodle, and they got a shitload of energy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the dog is just like getting up and like trying, like stretching a little bit.
So the Kaya licks her lips a little bit, and it seems like she's probably just thirsty.
Okay.
Or maybe she just, it's okay to get up and stretch your legs during a 9-hour broadcast that you do, 6 times per day,
mean,
per week.
It appears the Rangers have once again scored a goal.
You do a 4-hour stream. How many times do you get up?
I mean, well,
several.
Yeah, but it's up to me, right? I get to decide when I get up or
For
not.
sure.
But the thing is, like,
dude, my audience shocks me if I go to take a pee.
the transgression that has made him clearly very angry, right?
Of
is
all
this sweet
of
dog
America's
barely
much
getting
more
up?
consequential violence. Okay,
Nick
it's the
just started
same
insulting me.
reason
Taking
as to
one
why
pause
America. Kaya, please just.
Now he gets angry, and she recognizes that. She fears him. And she immediately, obediently goes back on the bed. But that's not enough for Hasan. He needs to punish.
He needs more!
You could have made that so much harder. Big content strategy problems here, Nick. I'll help you maximize.
Dude, every
your money,
time
all
the
right?
Rangers score,
I
Nick
have
gets
a great
electrocuted.
Pyrenees and that dog likes to patrol the yard and the house. Big dogs move around a lot.
It appears the Rangers have once again scored. I imagine the game must be ending soon.
Fucking go! Just stop.
Why is he so angry?
Well, that's a good point. Kaya was already going back.
That's what I was saying. Thank you. Thank you.
Stop.
He says stop.
But that
Can I say something to you, Nick?
Dude, Hasan's
really
like, I gave the command. Look at
very
this.
angry, right?
What was the iconic command?
Is this sweet
of
dog
America's
barely
much
getting
more
up?
consequential violence. Okay, it's the same reason
Taking
as to
one
why
pause
America. Kaya, please just.
Now he gets angry.
Dude, it's like, hey, can you get like a phrase that you can use for Kaya when they need to get back? Okay, it's Kaya, can you please just fucking stop? Was what was trained. The dog was trained to respond to Kaya, can you please just fucking stop? Is that what you'll have me believe? What was the command?
The same reason
Taking
as to
one
why
pause
America. Kaya, please just.
Now he gets angry, and she
like, where is the command here?
recognizes that. She fears him. And she immediately, obediently goes back on the bed. But that's not enough for Hasan. He needs to punish her.
Fucking go! Just stop.
Why is he so angry?
Well, that's a good point. Kaya was already going back.
Yeah, no, it wasn't enough for him.
So, like, why punish?
Again, like, dude. If I need to tell my dog
I
to
recommend
sit,
watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest
I don't go, Suki, come on, honey, can you please give me a sit? I don't do that. I go, sit. Because that's what it knows. It knows sit. Maybe if I said that other thing, it might sit.
You punish for...
But, like, you give the command. You go place. You don't go, oh my god, Kaya, please, just fucking sit down. Place.
Bad behavior.
You go sit.
You don't use a shock.
Is Dark
or
Fiber
you
EU a
remove
version?
the dog from the situation.
No, I am not. Why would so many
He was already
people
going
We'll
back.
get into that, but I think he's sadistic. I think he's a psychopath.
Well, the other thing I didn't like is the aggression.
I think he's exerting control on an animal. I don't think he's like a serial killer, but
He's wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah, but I think he's sadistic. I think he's a psychopath.
Well, the other thing I didn't like is the aggression.
I think he's exerting control on an animal. I don't
On a
think he's like
what?
a serial killer, but in the
Whoa, hold on. One more time.
exerting control on an animal. I don't think he's like a serial killer, but in the same sense that serial killers torture animals. It's a
Dude, apparently Hasan is Vecna, and he's the reason why all the local cats are being found mutilated in the yard.
It's an assertion of control,
yeah,
right? That makes them feel strong. That makes them feel like an authority, and that's why he's doing it, in my opinion. My humble, I do have a PhD in psychology and criminology, so
in
take it from me.
addition to
I'm also a financial trader, fully certified. Oh, I don't know if I explained, but Wednesday is for members, and I love our members. When we finish this
Also, Mike from PA, if you're ever watching my stream, you should quit. This is financial advice.
one story, we're going to do this one story, and when it's done, we are going to go live for our dear beloved members, because we always come through for you guys because we're so grateful. So thank you to our members.
He's a kinesiologist? What is that? All right, let's bump up here. I'm gonna hear some new takes.
Sure.
Take them to a dog park. The young dogs, they got to get the energy out.
Yes.
Young Dogs sounds like a new hip hop group. The new hip hop supergroup Young Dogs putting out their fourth album. the new hip hop supergroup Young Dogs put out their fourth studio album.
But you know the reason is, you'll notice Kaya is
Lil Mosquito Disease.
perfectly in frame. For Hasan, this dog is a prop. Her
YMS is their number one. That's fucking brutal.
Stepping out of
They're not animated.
frame is an affront to him and this perfect prop, this perfect story of her being this incredibly obedient dog, or just this beautiful picturesque life of this perfect dog owner. She stepped out, right? And that's what's upset him. She is literally a prop in his background.
People were like, oh my God, kill me. You're referring to it as a prop. I'm like, this dog is a fucking Funko Pop. This dog's existence is to be that of a Funko Pop. You sit there like the basketball and you shut the fuck up. No, you can't have water.
No, there's no other way to explain this. Even if you put the shock collar aside and say, okay, there's no shock collar. And let's say she just happened to scratch herself at the exact moment.
It's a Funko prop.
He reached for something. Crazy coincidence, right? It's still unacceptable.
You know, to me, you'll see your kids are younger, but when they...
Papa Gut says, anyone ever consider that the dog consented to the abuse?
They get older and they're playing sports, he's got the energy of a base.
Guys, I don't know why we're criticizing fucking Hasan Piker. I mean, are you going to wait, you're going to sit here and you're going to say that this guy's an abusive pet owner and you're not even going to criticize factory farms? Have you seen what they do to fucking lambs and what they do to fucking veal? Like, you actually you can't even, how could you possibly have a take on this without consulting me to talk about factory farms?
But when they get older and they're playing sports, he's got the energy of a baseball dad. Stop being a fucking pussy. Keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, if you can eat chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, Hasan should legally be able to
suck. It seemed like that.
Whoa, that was an insane unpause. Holy fuck, dude. That was a crazy unpause. Wow. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck?
That same aggressive type tone.
100%, right?
Yeah.
That's
Nicholas the GOAT. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Replay? All right, let me see if I can do it. This dog is a fucking Funko Pop. Here. This dog's...
Stop being a fucking pussy. Keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, if you can eat chicken McNuggets from McDonald's, Hasan should legally be able to...
Suck. It's...
Okay, that's insane.
What it felt to me is like a overburdening father, like a son who's in little leagues who gets hit in the stomach with a ball, and doubles over in pain, and
walk it off.
The dad is like, "Come on, it's baseball.
Yeah,
get it together." You know,
not a game, not a game. We're talking about practice.
That's exactly what's happening here. I mean, come on. Anyone who denies that is just completely deluded.
It's just...
You just got an email from YouTube. You're crushing it right now. You just racked up a lot of watch time. Keep up the awesome work.
Why are you...
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. It's on you. Thank you.
You're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Then his response is, I'm so angry at my dog for taking up one paw off. And you know what? She's so spoiled by my mom. She lets this dog roam around the house.
Here's the reality of the situation. If Hasan's dog was not okay with this, it would have bit him or something, right? Like, the dog has the dog even attempted to bite him or run away? How could we possibly view this as bad?
That fucking... I could say it, but that's what Hasan was thinking. He goes, "Oh, that mom, she's spoiled."
Yeah, nobody's considered. It appears the Rangers have won.
My dog, she lets her roam around.
It hasn't even barked twice for no.
She lets her drink water when she's thirsty. You know, what a terrible dog manager my mom has been. Right? But of course there's...
Oh no, my dog is crying. Well, I guess that means my mom is a complete bitch who made my dog a spoiled little fucking brat.
So much more to look at. This is only the tip of the iceberg. And there's a reason why it has 65,000 points on livestream fail and it's going mega viral. Because on its face, it's pretty obvious what happened here.
Before you go on, first of all, I tweeted about this yesterday and have literally hundreds of hater DMs, which I don't even give a fuck. Because you got to stand on business.
Chat. Is there any excuse to have open DMs as an online influencer? Not shitting on you. I'm just wondering, what is the value of having open DMs? Are you really networking that much that you want random fucking people being able to access you on Twitter on any... How good is Twitter as a networking platform for you specifically that you would subject yourself to that? Bro, I haven't had open DMs since like 2018, and I literally do not understand why people do this. Has Kaya ever called animal abuse? There are plenty of channels they can go down if they're actually being treated. True.
But when I texted you last night.
Tom is some guy. Tom's in the network. Yeah, that's why I said it. Like, not specifically targeting you. It's just such a common trope with specifically YouTubers where they're like, people are just writing shit in my DMs. It's like, bro, you know better. You know better. Come on, why are you doing this?
People will let a lot of shit slide. Anti-Semitism? No big deal. Let it fly. Racial hatred?
No problem.
Go wild. But you do not...
denying rapes, supporting terrorism.
Let's go.
All good.
Let's go. But you do...
You know what's worse than denying rapes? Denying Ultimate Rape Review! Dude, the silence means something.
Do not fuck with dogs. White people especially will lose their fucking mind.
True. All right, let's jump ahead a little bit.
I looked at the slow-mo of this. that just didn't happen, right?
Wait, I didn't see this one. Where are we at?
Care about something like this. I've tried. They don't.
Time and time again.
I've tried so many times, about things that I think are important. But this is... but anyway, here's his explanation.
Fucking die, dude. Yes, I am incredibly abusive to the not only best trained,
clearly not.
Yeah, if it was the best trained, wouldn't it have just sat there quietly?
I saw that dog take a paw off that bed. Clearly not best trained.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Again, this just reads like a Smiling Friends skit where Mr. Boss does like the fucking super close face zoom with like the demonic fucking overtone or whatever. Like, did you just step off of the bed?
Clearly not.
You wouldn't step off the bed.
Keffels appreciated the
And I heard if she does it again, euthanasia's in the...
Get back on the fucking bed.
This might be on the board here. It's so unacceptable. I mean, she might as well just have...
Euthanasia. Dude... Taylor Lorenz heard that euthanasia is on the table, and she's like, wait, are they protesting in Roblox? Who are these euthanasia?
Like, mauled a fucking old lady to death. That's what he's acting like happened. Well-trained? Sorry, what? Who? Terrible. Caesar, the dog whisperers.
We going east? Oh, yo. Who wants a brief palate cleanser in the middle of this long-boned segment? Where is this? I think Nick Andros again. Holy fuck, you've been an unsung hero for my stream recently.
Tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
I'm sure that will come back to bite me. Where is this?
Least abused animals. Alinity's cat or Hasan's dog?
Is he the one who posted it? I gotta find this. No, it wasn't him. Somebody posted this fucking tweet and they added me. I gotta find this. Like, dude, it's so funny. Legal Mindset just tweeted something and they just quote tweeted him with a video, like a full Go East video.
Just fucking crying out and just terrified by the lack of obedience.
Abusive to the not only best trained, but also the...
What is this? Somebody got you a new one?
Not following
and we
the
got
account.
Prim for another $100.
Yeah.
Saying Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Oh, I gotta take that one. Let me grab that really fast. We got another alt $5 one. Dude, that should be, that's like, we need to keep collecting these like Infinity Gauntlet rings here, like Infinity Gauntlet stones. We need to keep getting more people to say the iconic quote. That's great, dude. We gotta add PPP to the soundboard. Thank you. Whoever sent that, and thank you to PPP, and thank you to Andy Worski.
And most spoiled dog on the planet.
Oh yeah, she's so spoiled.
It's from when Kaya yelped. Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed.
She yelped because she was she clipped herself on something on the bed. Now I looked at the slow-mo of this. That just didn't happen, right?
No, I don't think that happened. I legitimately do not think that happened. I'm not even being like fucking. I don't think I'm even being bad faith. I agree with Ethan. I've looked at this. I have no idea where that came from.
See, as I've said before, maybe people will start listening. He has a conscious policy to never admit fault, to never admit to being wrong. Lie, attack, obfuscate, and gaslight. And they're actually doing that. They're trying to sidestep this whole thing by saying, Ethan's a dog. If you think that's bad, well, Ethan's a really bad dog owner. And it's like, listen, if you want to have a conversation about me being a bad dog owner, that's okay. What's that got to do with Hasan? Like, I couldn't.
My dog hasn't gotten 50,000 volts straight to the jugular, okay?
Imagine a more obvious deflection. Yes, what happened, what Hasan did, don't look at that. Ethan is really bad. Look at all this, how bad of a dog owner Ethan is. Okay, what's that got to do with Hasan? Sure, we're both bad dog owners. Okay, but why are we talking about
We're both bad
me?
doggos.
Let's talk about the guy who's fucking, has 1 million tweets about him for shocking his fucking dog on camera. Why are we talking
The Yelp was actually a shout out to Review Tech USA. Oh, it was an iconic catchphrase.
about me?
Well, why is he going to you? I mean, this is obviously the
Obfuscate, attack, deny.
But the response isn't just from H3 people because it's so massive. It's people who've.
What?
And do you know what else is massive?
Oh my God.
Never even heard of you are coming after him because they just saw the clip on Twitter.
Well, that's his go-to. He used to blame it on Destiny. Now he blames it on me because Destiny has pretty much been reduced to ash.
Good, by the way. Based, epic.
So
True.
I'm the new boogeyman, but he's this is the classic thing, right? This is part of the gaslighting technique that how he keeps his community in line. No, this is all a conspiracy, guys, by Ethan and the hater community. They're conspiring to create this crazy narrative, which don't believe your own eyes, guys. Don't believe your own ears. So he claims it got clipped on the bed. I mean, I'll just watch this in slow-mo.
Please do. I want to see somebody else look at this because I don't see it at all. I don't see anything that can even remotely look like
America's much more consequential violence.
Ignoring the fact that it happens exactly when he reaches over.
Reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Did that dog clip it? It's moving so slow.
Like I do not see where that's even possible.
Oh,
because it's scary.
It's not moving fast enough to hurt itself. Like a dog can pull its nail on furniture. It happened to my brother's dog.
Yeah.
It's a really unfortunate fluke injury. He was on the couch and he jumped off really fast because they're also super young, energetic puppies. And he tore his fingernail off.
Oh my God.
Because it got caught in the couch. Now, I'm admitting that this can happen, right? But this dog is moving extraordinarily slow. There is no way, right, that this dog hurt itself getting caught on the
America, bed. Kaya, please just fucking.
Okay, so Legal Mindset tweeted, take action, contact Los Angeles Animal Services at the below phone number. This prohibits maliciously intentionally causing unjustifiable pain or suffering to any animal. Nick Andros responded back by saying...
Hey everyone, this is Andrew with Go East, helping you escape the collapsing West for the East for over here in Asia. And today we're going to be talking about a good one. I'm excited. We're going to be debunking the myths about dating Asian women. Some of the top myths, some of the top things, the shaming tactics that they will throw at you as a man when you are leaving the West, coming to the East, particularly if you're a single guy, if you're not already married. They're going to say, hey,
listen, I gotta be honest with him. I think this is more entertaining than his legal know-how.
You left the U.S. for these reasons. You left Canada for these reasons. So I'm going to be giving you some answers to those and debunking those because a lot of these are just shaming tactics that people in the West are going to use against you to make you feel bad about your decision to try to get you back.
Is that supposed to be a hit piece? No, this is just a video that he uploaded. This isn't edited. This is just him.
In the bucket. You got to understand these people are like crabs in a bucket, just waiting to drag you back down, drag you back into the miserable state that they are in. They do not want you to be happy. They do not want you to escape. They do not want you to escape the jail, escape the plantation, and
to get off the plantation and fuck somebody in the red light district today.
Achieve freedom. Let's just jump right in.
I'm sorry, this is absolutely bizarre. Dude, this YouTube channel is gone. The website is gone. The fucking clips deleted. The references purged. This has been like hidden. It's on fucking Wayback Machine if you want to find this.
Into it. And the first thing I want to say before we talk about dating Asian women,
guys, listen. We're gonna get into the case about fucking Johnny Depp in a couple of minutes. Before that, we're gonna be talking about the myths of dating Asian women.
I want the intro to be very clear. The biggest thing is that everybody, especially in US, Canada, I've seen this in Western Europe as well, but particularly in the US and Canada, they try to make all Asian women the same.
Bro, what is this transition, dude?
That's the number one myth. They are.
Dude, the number one myth is all Asians are the same person. They're all just the same.
Not. They are as different as you might say a French person is from a German person, from an Italian. We make these distinctions when it's Europeans. We make the.
To be clear, Taylor Lorenz has put a follow-up to something that we covered earlier tonight. Apparently, the guy from the Reddit... Wait, hold on. Did they leak the guy's name, or is that public? Apparently, the person who was messaging Taylor at 3 a.m. has been messaging her since 2022. So it's like a fan, and then, yeah, that's funny. These Ethan Klein fans are so crazy. This man has been messaging me for literally years. It's just you cannot ever give any of them the benefit of the doubt by reply. But you're like talking down. Taylor, I hate to break it to you. That's a shock collar from Roz Alerts. Nothing can cure this level of delusion. I don't know what to tell you. This is what we're looking at right now. Holy fuck, dude. So Taylor's like, oh my God, dude, I have a fallen fan. Amazing.
Distinctions between Russians and Ukrainians even nowadays. So what's the issue with Asia? Why did they suddenly lump people together? We even make distinctions between states. A girl from Texas and a girl from California, or a girl from the country.
Dude, I don't understand. If you want to go east, that's cool. Why is your entire personality going to fuck women from the east? It's not like, oh, check out the cool landscape. It's like, get away from the shackles of Western women and fuck a fucking Asian girl today. Like, this is just... Dude, imagine if the travel guide wasn't telling you all the cool locations in your ideal location, and they were like, yeah, actually, you can have sex with so many different women here.
Maybe she's from Wichita.
What's the name of the guy?
It's just bizarre.
Nick DeOrio.
Dude, imagine
Mr.
you call up,
Oreo.
you go to a cruise line, it's like, there are tons of ethnic women who will spread eagle when you find them here.
Is different than a girl from Manhattan, from the Bronx. These are things we make distinctions about in the West, but yet we lump all of Asia, an entire continent, together. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anybody who's lived here and who's been in Asia knows that, for example, I'm in Korea right now. Korean girls are quite different than across the sea in Japan. There's a huge...
Dude, this guy's doing a breakdown video going, guys, all the people with slanted eyes, they're actually not the same. I know. Yeah, they have like unique cultures and have like differentiating factors. Isn't that insane?
Difference. Dating Korean versus Japanese girls in terms of many different things they'd expect from a
dude, ultimate reveal.
Relationship.
Ultimate, like, dude, everything's... If you go east at all whatsoever, they all just merge into one super race, apparently, in his mind.
In terms of what role they want you to play. How much do you talk to each other, right? What is sort of the communication expectation? These are things that are wildly different. And if you just go to the metro in
what else is in this? I'm not going to watch this whole thing.
Yes, in fact, I think that's a huge pro. But what American women, US women, Canadian, Australian women, they've lost this. There is a difference.
Okay, whoa. Okay, hold on. No. This is what I want to say. This is actually... I don't know what's in this one because there's so many of these videos, apparently. But this is what I wanted to see. I was hoping he would go on one of these rants.
Certainly. Particularly there's regional...
What have the Western women lost? And the innocence that still like survives in the East.
Differences here. But the quiet and submissive thing is more of...
Wavy web surf. Bro, I got attacked by a swarm of yellow jackets today. Over 30 stings. Let me guess. Was it on that thing that we rode in when I was there?
A meme. Now, are women more feminine than the West.
Dude, women are more feminine out east.
Yes, and in fact, I think that's a huge pro. But what American women, U.S. women, Canadian, Australian
dude,
women...
these American women with their jobs, dude. I'm trying to find a trad wife who doesn't speak the same language. She just knows to bring me a sandwich.
And they've lost this. There is a difference between being feminine and being quiet all the time. In fact, some feminine women are quite talkative. In fact, they like to express themselves, but they do it in a feminine way, in a way that's girly, female.
This is ultimate Asian review.
They do it in a way that is distinctly female. They're not trying to be...
Dude, all the American Western women are essentially trans, dude. If you want a real female, you'll find her in Thailand.
Men. They're not trying to wear the pants. They're not trying to do guy things. They're just doing stuff. They're doing womanly stuff.
Dude, there are people who are like, I wouldn't take Nick DeOrio's word on that. I've seen nothing weird about legal mindset.
Doing manly stuff, but certainly they don't have to be quiet while they're doing that. In fact, they can talk far more than you can. Most women around the world, I think it's a genetic thing, have the capacity to out-talk.
Listen, all right, to the Ethan Klein audience, it's 75% women. All right, this guy, he likes you, all right? But he'd like you a lot more if you shut the fuck up and you make dinner.
So
quit your fucking jobs.
They're not quiet. And as for submissive, you have to understand.
If you were more submissive and breedable, he would find you more interesting.
What's the
Thank
name
you!
of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter.
He literally
Nick
just said
Oreo.
submissive.
Mr. Oreo.
Played the Carl Jobst video of his Asian wife PTTing him after a GoldenEye 007 speedrun he did.
Oh my god.
Top men. So certainly they're not quiet. And as for submissive, you have to understand, back when we were in relationships where it was sort of the provider, you know, the guy was the provider, the girl was the homemaker sort of set. You know, there were those roles, and one of those, it's perceived that, hey, if you were dividing labor, that's submissive. That's a misperception. I think that's being complimentary, right? Saying, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to specialize in this. And you're going to specialize in that. You're going to specialize in making money. I'm going to specialize in taking care of this. Just because they've decided to divide labor.
Dude, this guy's ideal. This guy's ideal woman is probably like a Native American in 1492. Dude, oh, finally, dude, we found someone from the Tamaho tribe.
What does that say about the West? So,
dude, in a couple of years, it's going to be go back in time.
A virgin? No, I am not. Why
if
would so many people be googling that?
If you're neither good at making money nor keeping house.
Bro, this sounds like what Christopher Columbus was saying to pitch people to come to the New World. Doesn't it? Just go west. They don't even wear clothes.
Just suck overall. And I think that's what you've got in the U.S. You've got individuals, particularly Western women, that are neither good at keeping house nor making money. They fail to make as much money as the top earning males, and they fail to be the most...
Holy shit, dude! Holy fuck!
Nor making money. They fail to make as much money as the top earning males, and they fail to be the most feminine women, the best housekeepers, the best people at home. So they're really failing at every level. That's on
women. You're failing in every conceivable way.
Them. That's not on the women over here. They're projecting.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio.
The next thing is that her parents will hate you. That her parents are absolutely going to hate you. They're not going to like you. The parents are going to, be out to get you. I'm going to tell you right now that is false. There's plenty of absolutely sweet, wonderful parents out here.
Okay, I recommend you watch their full video on the Wayback Machine because Go East has deleted it. I'm sorry, Legal Mindset. Actually, no, I'm not. Go East has deleted the video, okay? So for anybody who doesn't have any resources to understand why that we're not really super keen on the Nick DeOrio channel of this guy, I mean, I find this pretty bizarre. I think the majority of you find this pretty bizarre. And if you don't, it's because you're women, all right? And he says you're not successful enough to understand it, okay? Thank you. All right, let's move on. That was our palate cleanser. Yeah. If you don't understand it, it's because you're women and it's expected that you won't get it.
So that means it's not money. So, yeah.
Is this satire? No, it wasn't satire.
Anyway, so here's an old clip of Hasan admitting to owning a shot caller. Although he says he doesn't use it, he owns one.
May wanted to use a shot caller for fish and his dogs
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
For fish and his dog's barking.
Keffel's
I
appreciated
couldn't do
the
it.
shout
I
out.
have it still. I bought it.
How does this fucking invalidate anything he said about legally or like Hasan
I
Piker?
recommend watching
Bro,
Nicholas
you let
DeOrio's
Hasan
latest
Piker's
video.
actions literally invalidate all of your positions on Hasan Piker. Dude, when Hasan Piker says anything, you guys have like an entire list of reasons why we can't take him seriously. How does this invalidate anything he's ever said? I don't know. Seems to be the name of the game.
They are incredibly effective.
It's almost like people's reputations come into play when you're talking about them.
How do you know that? So, now
Reddit. Did Ethan just fucking fart? He just fucking farted. Listen to that.
So,
bro, what? What? Dude, he just fucking coughed and farted.
how do you know that? So, now
Reddit. Did you see him smile immediately after? He just fucking snapped it.
Now, obviously, he says he hasn't used it. But what this clip does prove, without a doubt,
dude, the fart situation is crazy.
Is that he knows what a shock collar is.
He's gonna sue me for defamation. I don't know if he did. I'm
He
sorry.
thinks that it's quote incredibly effective, and not only that, he owns one. Okay, now in the context of everything we've just learned, this is pretty damning, right? But there's more. Dog goes back to
no, actually, you're actually QAnon. Ethan, no, you're actually 100% wrong. Taylor Lorenz she's convinced you're a QAnon conspiracy nut.
This place with just one look. This one shows you how scared this dog is of him.
Well, has anybody ever asked the dog what it did to be this? What did the dog do to require Hasan to be this harsh?
This. And he does this on
Loyalty
stream.
pledge to become a fucking comptroller in Illinois or whatever, I think is insane.
So once again,
could you imagine if Hasan went, all right, I need to level with you. My dog Kayak killed a child last month. This is a court ordered. Dude, could you imagine? He's like, the reason why I lied to you is because this is a court-ordered shock collar.
And Kaya
it makes people more insane when they hear this kind of demand. Because they don't have the same
venture
level
off of her tiny.
My dog mauled a toddler at church.
Of loyalty or the same positive feelings and the same positive association with it.
Dude, Kaya donated money to Israel one time, and they attached a fucking ray gun to the side of the collar.
Israel.
And yes, it is pack-a-punched.
So all this does is breed resentment against Israel, and also depending on how.
The fuck do you say to me, you little shit? Now, what command did he give here? The iconic eye stare? Dude, he just used mind control to put it back in its place.
Abused. That's like an abused child.
And look, she's got her back to him, like she's like timid or kind of like scared.
Did he just growl at the dog? What was that?
Back to him, like she's like timid or kind of like.
Dude, he growled at his dog. That was so. Why did he do that?
Scared.
You saw that, right?
Back
Dude, Hasan just growled at his fucking dog.
To him, like she's like timid or kind of like scared.
That's crazy.
People think this.
That's the command? Wait, why would he issue the command after?
This is cool. This is why.
Dude, Emperor Palestine electrocutes his dog.
Separately.
Oh my god, wait, why didn't we run with that sooner, dude? Emperor Palestine. Emperor Palestine electrocutes his dog again.
My theory on why he's accidentally leaked so many nudes to people so many times.
Dude, Ethan is just fucking locking and loading right now. He's literally just dropping the Infinity Stones on the playing field here. Dude, oh yeah, his dog's terrified of him. Well, my theory on why he leaks so many naked pictures of women online is that's an insane pivot.
My theory on why he's accidentally leaked so many nudes to people so many times. It's part of the same pathology. He thinks it's cool. He thinks it makes him look cool. Like he's in control, all this different stuff.
Oh, so it makes him look cool when he's in control of his dog. Because he's a fucking loser with a power complex. Is that that's the point?
He thinks this makes him look like some kind of cool, in-control dog owner. And frankly, up until this moment, nobody had a fucking...
Your anger makes you powerful, young Skywalker.
We're a complaint about this blatantly pathological behavior.
Depending on how...
Dogs have more freedom in the pound. Literally.
The dark side of my dog's collar has a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Literally.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy, you guys. Did you guys see that? That dog was acting crazy. That dog is acting up.
That dog fucking loves life. What are you talking about?
Man.
I've never seen a dog as happy as that dog. Anyways, I live at the pound. Oh, no.
Shit.
Dude, I just looked
Yeah, so I work at the pound. I've never seen a happier dog.
it up for a 60-minute massage through this thing that my building offers.
Yeah.
$160.
That is expensive.
Yeah, that ain't worth it, right?
The way that I found this guy,
I gotta get your guy to waggle around my fucking arm meat.
and yeah, it's a special service. You have to ask for it.
Oh, what?
But I was recommended
Wait, what did you
to
say?
him.
Wait, what did you just say?
Whacking
is a special
It's a happy
service.
ending. It's a happy ending.
Oh, okay, got it.
Or my G spot's in my.
I actually misunderstood
my waddle.
you.
My
Yeah.
my
I
waddle.
thought you said something else.
But so he was
Your jolly
recommended
spot.
to me by a family friend who is, guys, a regular person. And so when I heard it was $90, I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. He's great. If you want, I'll put you in touch. I'm not going to say, obviously.
All right, okay, we're going to jump ahead here. Ooh, blue shirt Hasan Piker. This is new. What is the context to this one? This is...
Incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit.
That is insanely callous.
Wait, what?
It's just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just wrote a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're
Wait, I know they have breathing problems?
incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit.
That is insanely callous.
What do you mean you don't?
There is actually like a serious issue with Frenchies being like.
They have a lot of health issues.
They're like born into suffering.
That's sad.
You know, imagine being born and you can't breathe. And you're like, why? Oh, man, kill me. That's essentially what Frenchies are like. They can't swim. They drop like bags of fucking bricks.
Wait, a dog that can't swim?
Frenchies can't swim. They fucking drown.
All right, well, plenty of dogs fucking drown, right? Oh no, they do the doggy paddle. That's their iconic catchphrase is woof, and they do the doggy paddle. That's their ability. They have the doggy paddle in their ability slot. Dude, the Frenchies had to use this. It had to use their deck master had to be the breathing ability.
That's a fact.
No way!
Thank you!
There's a KFC in Yemen!
PPP had me rolling last night. The dog just shuffles back to its cope corner.
Dude, the dog is back. It's seething.
But the callousness he exhibits to dogs, like as a dog lover, I would never exhibit.
Dude, what? Oh, it's got X's over her eyes. I thought a fucking demon possessed the queen in the background. What the fuck was that?
But this indifference
It's like the fucking nun.
to a dog, even, you know, fuck that Frenchie. They're dogs. Who cares if they can't breathe and if they drown immediately?
Please don't get a Frenchie. I just wrote a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit.
Sweet, bro.
I know.
Sweet take.
He's like, I don't care about inbred people. I have lots of Jewish friends.
All right, question. Is it true that I heard a rumor, this is like irresponsible as fuck. Is it true that somebody shocked Woody's gamer tag and he literally developed fucking Tourette's from getting electrocuted? Is that true? Did that happen? I'm pretty sure that happened. Yeah?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what he thinks.
Chill out,
Ethan. I mean, from his own mouth.
He put the dog collar on himself? That's crazy if that's true. We can pretend.
I know. I don't care.
This sounds like a BS story that Wings probably told. Yeah, Woody put on one of them shock collars and, well, now he twitches not so very good and screams the N-word in church.
Like, possible that he's saying he will love the dog regardless?
No, because he's expressing annoyance at the chatter. Like, oh, you're judging me? Oh, fuck you, idiot, loser. It's a dog. Who cares? It's inbred. You know?
He said mild Tourette's? Well, I don't know. Maybe he should get extra hot. with my new sauce that we're launching. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That's the way I heard it. Oh, I'm supposed to rinse out my mouth. I'm gonna do that.
Just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just read a Vox article talking about how
you can't develop Tourette's. Well, how did Cartman do it?
And 3 of my hair.
Just such a
yeah. I don't see any way to spin that one.
What else we got here now? Inbred. That's on toast. What is this one? This guy's wearing a fucking. What animal is he wearing in this one? It's just a collar, he says, before muting the mic and appeared to sneakily hand something to his mom.
Collar.
It's just a collar. What do you?
Ooh, I haven't seen this.
Man, why would you even have to say that? It's just a collar, huh? Then why would you just say that? When have you ever asked, like, what is this collar?
It's just a grill.
This looks like a shock collar.
Dude, I'm still catching up on Legal Mindset's Ultimate Asian Review. Yo, what's up, Rags?
It's just a collar.
Right? But then he mutes it.
Yeah, it's just a collar.
Hold on. Mutes it.
Oh, fuck. Do we got anyone who can read lips?
Now he's talking to his mom. Why mute it? What are you hiding? Who cares what you're talking to your mom about? He does that all the time. He talks to his mom.
Dude, this is like when JF's fucking... when JF's wife goes on there, no one kid is going to kill me, and I see him when I sleep, and he tried to make spiritual movement.
Without muting it?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I put him?
That necklace looks stupid, though.
Yeah, he's not. He's the phoniest. And you're a real fashionista.
Who, me?
Yeah.
His mom walked in the room. She's like, I think you're being too hard on Israel.
Bro, you're a real hype beast, man.
I don't know about that.
Let's see.
But the puka shell necklace has got to go.
Of course, Anissa, the dog expert, immediately chimes in.
Shout out.
Anissa husband. Gotta find a new one.
Immediately. As this story breaks, as it's developing, and it does not look good for
Anissa sucked your dick for 50 space credits. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
To anybody. Anissa is quick to throw her body on, to sacrifice herself to Hasan.
So unselfish.
She goes, and guys, in addition to being a, doing a porn with Mia Khalifa, being a kinesiologist, to being a, I don't know all of her tall tales. She's also a huge dog advocate.
Okay.
She loves training dogs. With
I don't know why. I just thought of Anissa. The first thing I thought was Jar Jar Binks. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me tonight. You know what it is? I think I've slept like 5 hours every day the last week. And it's starting to take a toll, so it really feels like midnight for me right now.
Positive enforcement, as you can tell with Merlin and Fiona on Ian's stream. Now, guys, she's actually met Kaya one time when she was briefly at his house. I saw Kaya while Hasan was streaming. She never had a shock collar on. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I know. I don't assume people abuse their kids in front of the.
Wait, that was Jar Jar Blake. Yeah, Anissa, Misa, like Misa. Yeah, okay.
House gets either.
No. Do you think he takes the shock collar off when he has like guests over?
Obviously.
No, dude, he doesn't. And Taylor Lorenz has seen it, and it's not a shock collar. I can't. I fucking can't, bro. This is insane.
Obviously. Of course you would. She never had a shock collar. Wow. She was so good at her place command. Yeah, she's obviously extremely obedient, but that's very easily accomplished.
Misa marry a millionaire. I'm sorry.
Accomplished with positive reinforcement. I would be very, very surprised if this was actually Kaya reacting to a shock collar. I like that she's built in here that if it's proven to be a shock collar.
Misa renounce Islam and rip the Quran in half, dude. I can't. Dude, Darth Jar Jar rips the Quran in half. I can't.
I'm gonna be forced to have to denounce him. And it's not looking good, but she's still finding ways to defend him. As a huge dog advocate, she is actually the president of the Dog Humane Society of America.
SPCA, LA president.
But then she pivots for no fucking...
Just because Ethan is a horrible dog owner, dude. And, here's the issue. People are correctly bringing up anger that all the people who hate Hasan Piker are just bringing up the laundry list of reasons to hate him as justification why he would vaporize his dog live on stream. Fair take, as much as you don't want to hear it. Fair take. At the same time,
Can I say something to you, Nick?
all of the usual suspects went out of their way to try to pivot this into Ethan, away from Hasan. And it's so fucking funny, dude. It is so fucking fun. It's like, because everyone is doing it. Everyone is invested in the EHD industrial complex to the point where, like, it just constantly takes over every controversy. Even if everybody who hates Hasan Piker didn't bring up Ethan or any Ethan-related talking points at all, they were still going to do it.
Just because Ethan's a
Yeah, they're also lying fragrantly. I could smell it from here.
horrible dog owner, what the fuck did I do? I haven't even commented at this point, I don't think. Just because Ethan's a
Darth Anissa and Emperor Smell Petite. That's ridiculous.
horrible dog owner and can't train his dogs worth shit doesn't mean other people are using a shock collar. Okay, great. My dog's training has nothing to do with Hasan's. And this is like the most blatant, pathetic.
The crazy thing is, this is a battle between like two multimillionaires who have more money than any of us will ever even be able to do anything with, right? And they're arguing over whose dog is trained worse / better. Like, both of these people could bring in the fucking dog whisperer. They could literally hire some guy to like make this dog like I don't know, like an act of God, as God intended. Wasn't Yeet the first guy to report on this? I think he got it before Ethan. Well, I am Yeet. Just be clear. I'm kidding.
Attempt at deflection I have ever seen.
I kind of like the fact you got
Yeah, dude, Caesar Milan can rise from the dead.
shrapnel just for no reason.
Wait, I think he's alive. I got him mixed up with Steve Irwin.
Of course I catch shots.
I don't know. It just makes it's funny. to
It's
me.
deny, deflect, gaslight.
Okay.
And accuse the accusers of doing the same thing. No. It wasn't a shock collar. Yeah, actually, Ethan's a bad dog owner. Huh? The fuck? Dogs love routine and training. If you can't train one, don't get 4. Again, what the fuck did I do? I'm so sorry for taking 3 rescues in.
What an asshole.
You're right. They should have been euthanized. Nissa would have been better, would have been happier if my 3 rescues would have been euthanized. Yeah. who are terribly miserable. Who, by the way, enjoy.
I feel like Anissa would actually get like bullied into turning around and being like, yeah, sometimes nobody likes to talk about it. Nobody likes to say this out loud, but sometimes dogs have to die. These new dogs coming in who might get adopted, sometimes they've got to kill off some of the old ones. They're taking up valuable room from younger dogs. Anissa hates dogs, really.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't force them to.
How cute are they right now?
They can get up, and they do.
They do.
Just like the Holocaust, there are actual positive medical advancements that come from euthanizing pets. Very much like the Holocaust.
Right? No shock collars. Look at them. So sweet. So sweet. I love them so much. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Anissa, and talk about me. That's super fucking relevant. You dumb fuck. You pathetic.
Say it. Say it. Strike her down. Say it.
Super fucking relevant.
He wants to say it.
You dumb fuck. You pathetic.
Become more powerful than.
And by the way, if my wife was simping this
with your sword
hard for another man, boy, I would be.
The woke is dead.
I'm a very secure guy, and I don't get jealous. And I would say if Hila was out here, because she did not go this hard for her own husband.
Embrace your hatred and strike it down.
When her own husband's being accused of stuff, she's like, no, he smells like shit. No, he's bad. He doesn't know anything. He smells like shit. He has tonsil stones. He stinks. He's a bad boxer.
Dude, at one day he's going to slip up and call her like a fucking total vapid bitch. And it's going to be the greatest moment on the podcast.
He never had a chance of beating Dr. Mike, she said on camera. You never had a chance of beating Dr. Mike, she said to him, after he came out of the ring with brain damage. But now it's Hasan's on camera reaching for a button at the exact moment his dog yelps out in pain. And it's, yeah, but what about Ethan?
Could you imagine? Someone just, he's going to say the C word one day. That would get buttoned out. Imagine, though, he just goes completely unfiltered and drops a fucking C bomb on her. Like, he just skips right past the B and just immediately drops the C.
Is that a good strategy in life? If you're in a
CTE and the C stands for your wife.
Jam to just shit on Ethan?
I mean, it's working for them.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know if it's going to work for them in this case.
It is a good strategy most of the time.
Dan is
Dan's
convinced.
been doing it for years.
Dan's convinced.
I used it with
it works.
I got pulled over the other day at work.
Look,
Yeah.
Admittedly, I try my best, but
I've gotten discounts at restaurants.
my dogs are not extraordinarily trained, right? They run around, they play a lot, and they get into trouble. And sometimes, especially the little dogs who go potty inside. So admittedly, my dogs are not like
What watch we wearing tonight?
the best trained, right? I admit that. But what's that fucking got to do with Hasan?
Dude, my best friend had one just passed away, but he had 2 Weimaraners.
Your dog?
My best friend had 2 Weimaraners, and they were the best.
That's not a real breed. That's fabricated. I've never heard of that animal before, but I'm sure it's adorable.
Trained dogs I've ever seen in my life. Like, he would say, sit.
Are you trying to mog me?
Downstairs. No, I'm just saying, but he's the opposite, son. He would say sit, he would go upstairs to do something, he'd come down 5 minutes later and say, you can go now. Right? So he had...
What the fuck is happening here? I just saw something.
I'll
What is
admit it
this?
too, I read that on the subreddit.
Bro, is this guy, he's fucking hiding himself live on camera?
I totally stole that.
This reminds me of like Ethan Ralph. Ethan Klein to Ethan Ralph. Did I say I'm not 5'1", bitch? You remember that?
Let me stretch my spine a little bit.
Spinal.
That's enough.
Ow, I pulled my muscles.
Do you need a massage?
I think you need a massage.
Ow.
Should we call him?
Do we?
Oh, and he used to call them 5'7".
Emergency massage.
What are we starting with?
Here is... Wait, where's the... Okay, here...
It's on my side.
Here's 5'7" right here.
Dude, you gotta angle it down.
Okay? Leave me right there. Watch this. Watch this.
Go ahead. 5'7".
Crush that fucking...
Bro, he's on his tippy toes. What the fuck?
Tom, step away. Hands off.
Okay. I have no idea. Have you heard Kim Jong-un cry about Hasan's dog? No, I haven't. Is that a thing? Do I look 5'1", bitch? I remember that. Yeah, that was funny as shit. There's AB, dude. Okay, so this is a clip. We didn't see this. This is the Lambert one that got Taylor Lorenz in a tizzy.
The only one. So a niece
Ethan is standing on boxes, Carl told me. True.
Named, it's Susan Lambert, who had a...
Ethan Klein deserved 5'9", 11.
Now...
I was so stupid. I'm sorry.
Is she like a dog account? Is that part of what she does, or is she just a dog lover?
I'll look into it.
Well, anyway, she had a good take on this.
It's just Susan Lambert.
It's Susan Lambert, bro.
Lambert!
It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It's Susan Lambert.
Oh, she's a Democratic influencer. Well, we love that for her.
In anger for like
he probably is 5'9".
something that is just so routine, so silly.
We need to get a picture of me, Keemstar, and Ethan Klein all next to each other, so the internet judges us by Keemstar's fake height. The worst thing you can do is take a picture with somebody who everyone in the internet thinks is 4'9".
The same
You're fucked, dude. You're complete. At that point, you're completely fucked.
reason as to why
Dude, you have like one Keemstar for reference, and Keemstar is known as 4'9".
America, Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ.
Add in Billy Mitchell for scale. Yeah, it's just everybody looking up, and Billy Mitchell is standing in front. Oh,
What are
dude.
you doing? You're being such a baby.
Waving. Nick is 6'2" in real life. I am most certainly not.
You know, Hasan, I always thought you were a fucking loser, but this
Holy shit, dude, she popped off.
really eliminates all doubt. To force your dog to lie on a dog bed while you 4 hours stream to your little gaggle of internet freaks and then forcibly use...
I think he said it's a Rolex and gushes about it for a bit. I'm actually
a shock
interested.
collar on your dog when she dares to get out of her bed, not even participate in an aggressive or bad or unruly behavior, simply to get up and move around, likely to fill a physiological need, mind you. I saw her licking her lips right before she got up. She was probably gonna go get some water. To use a fucking shock collar on your dog because she stands up is fucking insane, and you're a fucking freak. You are a fucking freak.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean,
just
on
some random
God,
chick on the
they
internet, okay? I actually know a little bit about this.
And
I
they do
have
this
fostered
to
and
it.
cared for hundreds of dogs, many of whom came to me with aggression issues, who left without it. And I am not a proponent of shock collars at all.
Oh my god. Is it a fucking Daytona? I think it's a fucking Daytona. He said it's a chronograph you don't see a lot. Is it a Rolex chronograph, like a really old model? Or is it a fucking Daytona? Because there is a Rolex chronograph. Like, but that's like an old, like early Daytona. It looks like a Panda though. It looks like I'm pretty sure it's a Panda.
Be abundantly clear, or e-collars as y'all try to rebrand them. Okay.
No, Nick, it's a woman. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Panda. I think it's a Panda. I can't, it doesn't look like it's white. It looks like a stainless steel Panda. Okay, sorry.
Not a fan, but even people who do use
that is a pretty solid watch. That thing sell. I think what is it, like 15? I don't know what it is after price increase. Either 15, 16,000 retail, and that's like probably over 30 on secondary, between like 28 and 32. Like you literally, dude, you don't buy a Rolex Daytona. You get offered a Rolex Daytona and you essentially get $15,000. The AD gives you a watch that is immediately worth like 15 grand more than you paid for it.
Use them in training would tell you that is not an appropriate use of a shock collar, and they have varying levels of intensity, which I know you know. So I find it incredibly freaky that you would immediately go to such an intense setting that it would elicit a yelp like that out of your dog. That is not normal behavior.
And he was
you
angry.
Fucking must, you could at least hit her with the
Wait, I lied. I think it's precious metal. I lied. It looks like it's got like the ghost style. Is that what it is? It's no, it's not. It looks like it's got the ghost style. That would make it white gold. I can't tell.
Vibrate, but something tells me that
it's too shiny. The white's matte. I'm seeing it from a different angle now. I think it's white gold.
You use it so much that she is desensitized to those cues, so you have to use the more intense setting. And then you're so sociopathic that you have the nerve to ask your dog why she's being such a baby after she cried out in pain, after you fucking shocked her with an electric collar around her neck, you, the person who is supposed to protect her. You know what, Hasan, how about we put a collar on you, and if you dare to get up, I'll shock you in the neck. Actually, no, you'd probably like that a little too much.
Oh shit, fetishizing.
Wouldn't you? Especially with the platform that you have, you need to do fucking better. And I genuinely hope you do. I don't know where you live. I have so many contacts who are fear-free trainers that I can send to you. I know you have the fucking cash. As much as you like to cosplay a fucking socialist, you're a millionaire. You can pay for a dog trainer. Because the reason she is getting up and acting that way, one, she's a dog, but if she's misbehaving otherwise, it's because she doesn't
So she's just like a normal fucking person then. She doesn't know all the lore, clearly. What else do we have? Democrat influencer, yeah.
New York Times or Washington Post?
So this is Taylor Lorenz gunning for her.
Every publication she's ever worked for. Washington Post.
Like, holy shit. So, what the fuck? Why are you talking about her? What are you doing? Reminder that Democrat donors are funneling vast amounts of money into this influencer. Why? We're talking about his son torturing his animal.
You didn't hear her finish? Well, I don't know. I didn't really have a shitload of stuff to say about it, so I didn't want to play the whole thing. She was kind of spitting, you know?
Or dark money campaign, or what are you doing, Taylor? You
also,
fucking...
I literally hear nobody refer to the quote-unquote dark money campaign other than Taylor, who's literally the one who reported on it.
Hack? You loser? Transparent? Holy crap, dude.
Stop the glazing. It's got to stop at some
It's
point,
just
no?
it's pathetic. I'm not going to say it, but you all know. It's pathetic.
I missed the best part. Okay, fine.
To use the more intense setting. And then you're so sociopathic that you have the nerve to ask your dog why she's being such a baby after she cried out in pain, after you fucking shocked her with an electric collar around her neck, you, the person who is supposed to protect her. You know what, Hasan, how about we put a collar on you, and if you dare to get up, I'll shock you in the neck. Actually, no, you'd probably like that a little too much, wouldn't you? Especially with the platform that you have, you need to do fucking better. And I genuinely hope you do. I don't know where you live. I have so many contacts who are fear-free trainers that I can send to you. I know you have the fucking cash. As much as you like to cosplay a fucking socialist, you're a millionaire.
How do you not know where Hasan Piker lives? I feel like that's like baseline lore, right? Like she's a political influencer.
pay for a dog trainer because the reason she's getting up and acting that way, one, she's a dog, but if she's misbehaving,
Dude, why is she getting up? I don't know. Maybe it's because she's a fucking dog.
otherwise it's because she doesn't fucking respect you. And you know what? That makes two of us.
This is a moment of fucking anger for like some.
Oh my god.
Fucking
Okay,
respect
that was kind of fun.
you. And you know what? That makes two of us.
Your dog does not fucking respect you. The internet does not respect you. You need to keep making fucking paid puff piece articles because nobody respects you, Hasan. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Queen went off. All right. Whoa! Okay. I don't know what I just saw, but I don't think you could show it on YouTube. I think that was 9/11. I think I just went past 9/11. I don't think you can show 9/11. I think they removed all of the 9/11s. I would cut that out of the VOD. That was 11/9? Maybe. It was 11/9. I'm gonna mix that up.
And become a vigilante or something. I don't know. I would lose my mind if someone if they
when you
did that
lose a
shit.
dog, it's like indescribable.
They went back and they just started purging 9/11 related content.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Well, to me, it's no different than a family member dying.
It is
It's
a family member.
It's that bad. I mean, the only difference is that their life expectancy is a lot less. So, a dog dying, my dog died premature at almost, he was about to turn 6. So
That's fucking terrifying. A dog dying at 6 years old is fucking, that is awful. That is legitimately awful.
that made it hurt a lot worse because I think,
I don't even know how would you even cope with that? Like that loss.
man, I could have had 10 more years with him. But if a dog dies at like 10, 12, whatever, at a kind of a normal age, it lived a full life. So, like, it's the pain of losing a loved family member, but it's the expectation. Like, when you have kids, you don't expect that you'll have to bury them. That's what they say.
No, that's the worst thing.
But when you adopt a dog, you know that one day you are going to be faced with the horrible fate. But anyway, these people don't.
That's sad. We have all this technology. Why don't dogs just live longer? All right, we're going to end off this segment with one more clip from LSF. They have to say streamer because apparently you can't put Hasan in the title anymore at LSF now. It's like a new rule just dropped. Let's see. The streamer suggests people who abuse their dogs are upset they do not have the level of freedom that he has. This clip, before we play it, based off of the title, has the potential to be one of the worst poorly thought out, like one of the most poorly thought out clips he could have possibly said.
Such a liar. You get frustrated when she attempts to leave her bed. Oh my fucking lord. Yes. I don't want her to break her place command. That is a normal part of, again, talking to a person who doesn't know what.
Dude, if this was a Meat Canyon skit, the dog would be like literally sitting on the train tracks and be like, what, you want me to break her fucking place command? Why? Okay, because, oh, there's a fucking train coming? Well, that's not good for her development.
Reinforcing training looks like. Okay? When a dog is trained, that doesn't mean you just go, all right, well, she's educated. Okay, you need to still reinforce training.
Okay.
This doesn't mean that
Why is there so much bass on his voice, dude? It sounds like I'm listening through Beats by Dre.
she is not free to leave,
Somebody recorded this on like outside speakers.
or that she is consistently trapped. What's one of the funniest, by the way, one of the funniest aspects of this is that like there are probably dog owners that are really pissed off about this, who unironically, one, never take their dog out as much as I do, and two, don't actually fucking get to see their dog for the entire day. They just like crate their fucking dog for 8 hours. Meanwhile, Kai gets to free roam in the house, gets to lay on the cot as long as she's in this room, okay? And literally is by her owner every single fucking moment of the day, and also gets to go on another hour-long walk at night. And the motherfuckers who like abuse the fuck out of their own dogs.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, if you have a problem with this, you abuse your own dogs. Dude, the projection is so fucking brutal from this guy. He is such a piece of shit, man. Holy fuck.
Unironically, are, I think, personally, a little bit upset about the way that they don't have the level of freedom that I do. That they just have to like invent
The person, there are people who don't have the level of freedom that you do. What, like those Palestinian children? Dude, all these fucking Palestinian children keep whining about animal abuse, dude. They're just fucking mad that they don't have the level of freedom that I, Hasan Piker, have.
Don't have the level of freedom that I do. That they just have to like eat.
All those kids in the Gaza Strip right now who don't have any meals right now, dude. They're just mad they don't have the level of freedom that Hasan Piker has.
Invent. They just
Clips gone on Reddit? Are you serious? No, it's here. Genuinely want to know how Hasan fans are going to rationalize him mistreating his previous dog. There are now clips resurfacing from his own Twitch channel. Yeah, this is the one.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? And stay. No, come here.
Dude, this guy's holding a fucking noose in his hand, dude. I can't believe they removed that dog off of Place. So fucked up, dude.
Here. Hey. Motherfucker, come here. Stay. No, come here.
Jesus Christ, bro. Why is it going so fast? So this is literally off his... Like, why would you ever need to grab your dog by the tail? Public freak out. Here come Hasan, like, the Hasan heroes already. What the fuck, dude? Alright. Lightly pulling on his tail. If you're pulling on a dog's tail and they move, it's not lightly. People are so dumb. Yeah, bad touch. Yeah, it's insane. It went from she clipped her nail in the bed to it's not even a shock collar, it vibrates, and now we're at... You don't know what reinforcing training looks like. How many times can he change his answer before he just admits he did it? Moving the goalpost is a common tactic. The issue here, this is actually a huge problem for Hasan, because a lot of people don't want to hear Ethan Klein say it, and a lot of people don't want to hear Destiny say it, and a lot of people don't want to hear me say it, but now regular animal people are finding out just how disingenuous this guy is when they realize that's not something that's exclusive to this scenario, and he really is that much of a piece of shit. They're going to start to come to the conclusion, oh, fuck, wait, I've been giving this guy like way too much charitability. His cult followers are actually insane. Saw one post comment on a 6-year-old dog abuse clip. AI was still available 6 years ago. Oh my god. Well, you could upload a video that alter it years later and still keep the same upload. That's insane. That's crazy if that's true. He really thinks he's the best person on earth. Incredible. Thank you, El Rojo.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
That's nuts.
Known super socialist Hasan Piker, flexing his wealth and ensures that poor people who have to work and don't have the luxury he has to spend all day with their pets are abusing their dogs.
Yeah, dude, I can't do the socialist guys poor shaming again. It's insane. It's crazy. Oh, Mizkiff gets his take here. Let's see what Mizkiff has to say, dude. This is going to be the most cucked shit ever. Let's see. Here we go.
Sure, but I cannot put that word as abuse towards that dog because I know that Hasan does take care of that dog.
Dude, everyone's using the honor system. It's like, I met this dog one time, therefore it's never been shocked before, and you're a liar.
I know that Hasan does give that dog treatment. I know that dog does get a lot of love from the family. Do I think it can be mistreated? Sure, but I have seen real abuse, okay? I've seen real abuse when it comes to dogs, and I just can't put him there. And I have seen how a lot of people treat their dogs. I'm not going to pretend that even if Hasan did shock the dog, that Hasan is the first person to mistreat an animal.
Dude, oh my god, these people are such fucking degenerate freaks. Hey, he would never do that, but if he did do that, he's not the only guy who's ever mistreated animals. Actually, have you heard of factory farming? Go fuck yourself, Ms. Kev. Holy fuck, dude. People went too light on you.
Right? I'm not going to pretend that, in the 15 or 20 years that my parents had dogs, that my...
Bro, this guy is literally going to throw his fucking parents under the bus. Yeah, my parents abused our animals, dude. This guy wants Hasan's cock so bad, he's going to, like, fucking out his parents as animal abuse. This guy is such a piece of shit, dude.
Parents didn't treat animals perfectly, and I'm sure your parents didn't either. I'm sure your parents at one point got upset about something and were a little bit too harsh on the animal when they shouldn't have been.
Bro, this guy literally just outs his parents for abusing his fucking childhood pets to defend Hasan.
Right? Like, let's not pretend that that's not true. That at some point they probably did get annoyed.
Like, there's no self-respect from this fucking guy.
Or upset with the dog. Maybe they're going through the garbage and they were pissed and they yanked the dog too hard, right? People do get mad. So I'm not.
Who grabs a dog by their fucking tail, Ms. Kiff? To answer me
Sure.
this, what grown adult is gonna grab a dog by their fucking tail unless it's literally eating a child and it's a pit bull? Wait, do pit bulls have typically have long tails? Oh yeah, Glaze. Dude, try not to be blacklisted from LA streaming scene. Yeah, I think he probably already is, right? Why he constantly looking down like Hasan is under the desk holding a button that'll shock his chair? Holy fuck, dude. Fuck that guy. I'm waiting for a drama that doesn't have animal abuse. That makes me sad. Listen, all right? I promise you. Somebody's going to get outed as a pedophile in like 2 more weeks, dude. There's going to be a pedophile or a rape. Okay, that's usually on YouTube drama. The animal abuse stuff is like once every 10 years. The rape and pedophiles, all right? Those guys come back like every 3 months is like a new one. So we'll be back to it. We'll be back to normal soon.
Such a liar. You get frustrated when she attempts to leave her bed. Oh my.
We saw that one.
That's a struggle.
Is there anything else on here related? Streamer needs to be
Even
canceled.
breathe in the direction of Moist if I were.
Yeah, we saw LA streamer. Dude, they can't put Hasan Piker, so it's just LA streamer. Oh my god. Okay, bro. Loud. Random cougar is thirsty for streamer. That's great.
Even breathe in the direction of Moist if I were you.
This is so pathetic, dude. Apparently, the word Hasan is blacklisted on LSF, and that's why this is happening. Zeus alt now. Oh, I can't. Holy fuck. Did he even bother watching the video before getting so pressed about it? No, he never does that. It's so insane that he insults Charlie for not taking, for getting talking points from Reddit while simultaneously getting talking points from his chat because he hasn't watched Charlie's video. But you should assume he's going to do this. He never watches the content, ever. Literally never. He's so bothered, lol. Bothering, getting angrier by the minute. Not a good sign for his dog. He is such an insane control freak. No wonder the non-LA streamers call him out. They know he'll spam call them. Dude, did you make this? Most accurate thing I've ever seen. Holy fuck, bro. I can't believe that the IDF, Destiny, Charlie, Moist, the ghosts of Charlie Kirk, and Donald Trump have all teamed up to frame Hasan for abusing animals. Bro is just like pirate software. I feel like he's also pissed that he can't tie Moist to Destiny or H3 like everybody else, and he has to bring up Palestine and deflect. Don't worry, his friends did that. This is like when he pressured Ludwig into taking down his videos when he mildly criticized Hasan. Yeah, again, dude, what has Ludwig said about this? Is he like, thank you, Hasan, please give me the approved talk.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Moist forgot to do the Ludwig? Oh my god, which by the way, dude... That's probably how Hasan Piker walks his dog. That's so funny, dude. That's, oh my god, bro. Okay. All right. That was our EHDIA plus segment. I think that we have thoroughly covered it. That is an iconic, that is a good pause face right there. Holy fuck, dude. I think that we're putting this to bed. I think, honestly, guys, I think we're putting down Hasan Piker's dog drama. You know, I think we're going to put it down. I don't think there's much more to say. I think we've covered it. I think that we are putting down Hasan Piker's dog trauma. We all know what happened. What a pause. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God. I think that we destroyed that dog segment. I mean, I was probably stunned when I was seeing it. He can't keep getting away with it? No, he can't, because there's a collar on that shocks them when they try to leave the property line. Yeah. Exodia obliterate. Dude, I think we euthanized that segment. That was pretty good. Yeah. That was a good boy segment. Yeah. Jesus, Nick. Collar me shocked. Oh, fuck, dude. You're assassinating the dog drama? You fried that segment. Holy shit, dude. He's been banished to the Shadow Realm.
Is Dark Vibe
We're taking this drama to the pound. No.
Why would so many people be Googling that?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.